Coming straight at you from the center of the universe, many have tried, with mediocre success, to keep these specs from taking over.
Are you ready for showtime? Showtime. Oh, come on, you can do better. Are you ready for showtime? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break down, baby.
Who the hell is this?
Alan, you have been described by your enemies as evil, insane, manipulative. Who are you?
To examine it would be to demystify it.
And you'll get a ticket with a tasty groove, okay?
Wow.
Definitely makes me cringe.
Very, very, very painful.
1, 2, 3, pick it. Pick it, come on. God damn it, could you one time pick it? What the
You're disgusting.
It's showtime!
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7
You ignorant prick bastard.
WMMS Cleveland.
Hey, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Greetings. Howdy. What's up? My name is Alan Cox. Thanks for showing up. Say hello to Bill Squire, who's here, too.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Creepy hugs. Creepy hugs to all y'all.
Erica Lauren is out sick. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God. That would be me.
Day 2. Yeah. Erica Lauren is here.
Pageant wave, everybody.
Oh, she's excited.
Yes, very.
She's excited. Why wouldn't you be, right?
She's got a fancy new chair.
Band's back together.
Yeah.
The Rolls Royce of office chairs.
Ooh, it really is.
Let me tell you.
The Tesla of...
Shoot, better be. It was like $260.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know office chairs could cost that much.
Oh, yeah. Every time I buy a new office chair for myself, I go, let's see. Ooh, I don't know. Give me one that's under $100, please.
Yeah.
Pound Cake's back behind the glass.
Happy Throwback Thursday, white people.
It is a Thursday. I have to remind for some reason, all day today I've been thinking it's Friday.
Better get out of that.
I
because
know.
We're going to be downtown.
Tomorrow's Friday for the comedy tour, and yes, Thursday. Today is Thursday. We've got Cavs tickets for you, though. Cavs went down last night.
Oh, man. Brutal. LeBron died.
96-83 was the final. That puts the Celtics one game away from moving on to the NBA Finals. But Game 6, fortunately, is back here at home. So that's tomorrow night. And we'll have tickets for you around 4:50. As we cross the top of that 5 o'clock hour, we'll have you compete, if you're so inclined, in the next round of our impromptu Cavaliers Rally Song Contest. But Alan, what have people done in the past to win such tickets? I'm glad you asked. Things like this.
It's the Cavaliers in C-Town, 'cause this is the town where we're now living.
But Alan, that guy didn't win. You just like the song. True enough. Fight me. Here's Kaylee. She won.
Whatever it takes, Cavs are gonna do. I said Cleveland's gonna do. I said we all got to do. I said whatever it takes.
Right. Love that. So at 4:50 this afternoon, we will have 5 more contestants who will have a song, whether it's off the top of their head in the moment, whether they feel more comfortable that way. Maybe they've given themselves a little bit of time to prepare. But somebody will get a pair of tickets for tomorrow night's Game 6 back here at home.
Do you have a specific genre that you would like to hear in one of these Cavs songs?
I say bonus points if you play an instrument.
Or opera.
But listen to these songs, though. I mean, some people have, it's been closer to spoken word, beat poetry. Almost everybody goes for some kind of cover because obviously it's a recognizable melody. That's fine. It doesn't have to be an original composition. But it's just whatever strikes us.
Cavaliers in C-Town was really, it's the ultimate. It is the best one we've had.
That's right.
Really?
That's right.
Because it's so terrible.
It's pretty good.
It is an original song, too.
And that one didn't win, for the record.
Well, and you know what? While you were out, he called back in and was in the finals against the Kit Kat song.
He cannot win, this guy.
And he was so close because I was for Kaylee and Pound Cake was for Adam. And then Alan was the tiebreaker. And Alan broke his heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he'll try again today. Maybe third time's a charm.
Well, like I told him, win or lose, you're forever enshrined with the Cavalier song.
Yeah. And he got no prize for that.
Nope.
And he got it remixed,
He's
too.
the only one who's got a remix. That's right. But you're comfortable, everything's okay over there, and everything's good. Boy,
Much more comfortable than yesterday.
Keith Hotchkiss, the big boss here at the iHeart Empire.
Mhm.
Boy, he comes in, he's checking on his investments. He wants to
Yeah.
know if you got pillows, if the seat's good.
Yeah, I
wants to
gotta
make sure
tell
you got
you-
enough water.
I really was not expecting any support. I kind of thought people would be like, all right, well, good luck to you.
I've seen him as many times as I've seen you in the past 2 days. I never see Hotchkiss around here.
Yeah.
And then you're back, and it's like, oh, hey, Keith.
So
Very
fancy.
familiar.
He was wearing that suit, though.
Yeah, he loves a guy in a suit.
Yeah,
over
but
there.
it's also because, if somebody goes, oh, I'm having back surgery, they're going to be out for 10 days or whatever.
Right.
This, we didn't know what the hell was going on with you.
Neither did I.
At least I didn't because I couldn't.
Yeah.
I know some people did. But.
And I knew that, if I could get to the point where I was, healthy enough where I'm not passing out, I could drive again, whatever, that as long as I can be comfortable, I can totally do this show. We do radio. It's not a labor-intensive job. So, don't tell people. I mean, what? We got a pickaxe back here. And,
Yeah.
No, I mean, I should be able to do this show just fine. It's just, it's all about just getting myself in the right position, and then I'm okay.
Yeah.
It sounds
All right.
sexual in nature somehow.
I'm in the right position now, everyone.
Yes.
Well, listen, who better to welcome you back than Rube Star?
Oh, what?
Yeah, this guy started calling again all of a sudden. Even more perplexing is why I take his calls. But
The moon must be in our favor or something.
I don't know. Hello, Rube Star.
Hi, and welcome back, Erica. I want you to know I held it down while you were gone. And
I'm sure you did.
By it, he means a hitchhiker in his shed behind his house.
Well, here's some Rube Star updates you might have missed. I'm a flat earther.
I missed all of them. Oh, what she missed.
Wait, you, a flat earther? I'm glad you gave me that update.
What a shock. Actually, he's a flat everythinger. He doesn't actually believe in shapes of any kind.
He lives in a 2D world.
That's right.
Also, it turns out I'm Jewish, and my
Mazel.
circumcision is scheduled for the end of this month.
Uh-huh.
Ew. Stank.
No, he's getting the circumcision done. You should be happy for him.
He's not circumcised right now.
Fine, but he's rectifying the situation.
So in the meantime,
that should make you happy.
In the meantime, stank. Oh.
Do the stanky leg.
I support this decision.
Yep.
Extra skin.
Also, I asked Andrea Vecchio out. She said yes. And we played a game, Homo No Homo, that Alan was a huge fan of.
She said yes what? When you asked, would you like me to get as far away from you as possible?
Absolutely.
All right, Erica, are y'all caught up now with Rube Star?
I got the update.
All right. Thank you, Rube Star.
Feel free to disappear for 15 weeks or years or whatever.
It's funny. I feel as if I've missed so much, and yet some things I don't feel I've missed at all.
You really
know?
haven't missed that much.
Yeah.
I did meet Dick from Dayton.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
In
When he
Dayton.
went to Dayton.
I was in Dayton.
Well,
I was
that
doing
makes
shows
sense.
down
What, you
there.
think Dick came up here?
And my hotel was a mile and a half from his Lowe's.
You went to the Lowe's
I went to the
in
Lowe's.
search of the dick?
Yeah, I was in search of Dick.
That's my poll.
And I met him, and he was so sweet and
Go
so
to
excited.
testicles.
What department was he working in?
He was wrangling carts.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was
Bless
all
his
bundled
heart.
up, and he was very nice. And then
Does he look like he sounds?
Yeah, there's a picture on my
Exactly
Instagram.
like he sounds.
Oh, you posted on Instagram. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll have
yeah.
to check that in the break.
Give me 5 more nickels,
And there's my story too, like where I introduce him, and as soon as I introduce him, he doesn't even he's just already talking like any other conversation that we have with him. Where as soon as I'm like, "Hey, look who I found, Dick from Dayton," he's like, "I called him to the show yesterday, and I think they cut me off." And
He already had his spiel ready?
He was already going. Yeah.
Did you teach him how to write legibly?
No, there's no hope for that.
There's nothing that can't be taught this late in life.
Wow.
And I ended up, he asked me for a MMS T-shirt, so I sent him one, and he was very excited about that. So
That's kind of you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll never hear the end of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
my poll.
Every time he calls, he talks about how the store manager was blown away by Bill, and how it's as high as Dick's cred allegedly was. It's even higher now that someone came to see Dick.
Wow.
Because I'll tell you what, out of all of the radio shows that he calls and has ever called, and he calls everyone,
Yeah.
we are in no way special or singled out in this
Definitely
regard.
not. Right.
But I guarantee you are the first one to go see him.
And
which is why he is right to be so...
she said that I could have a part-time job there if I wanted. Because that makes sense.
Just travel to Dayton, come back, do the show. No
a
big deal.
very, very
$10 an
part-time
hour.
job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, can I pick up a shift next August? Need some walking around cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll pay you in Lowe's cards.
Wow, that's quite a development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was very, very nice, though. And he was very excited. So
What if you walked up to him and he was a huge dick? What if he's just super rude to you?
then it would have been a better story.
Right. Or,
Yeah.
or a
Living
Chinese guy or something.
Yeah.
You know, he looked exactly like you think he'd look.
Yep.
All right, I've got Dropkick Murphys tickets for you when we get back. They are kicking off their U.S. co-headlining tour with Flogging Molly right here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's going to go down June 1 at Jacobs Pavilion at Nautica. So if you want to go see those bands together, why not? We'll do that coming back. 35192 if you want to text the live stream at our YouTube channel at AlanCoxShow.com.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Siding in the DMs. I'm Bill Squire.
And I'm Pound Cake.
Let me get that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so we're doing some stuff and just talking about something. And Pound Cake thinks that a lot of people put milk in before the cereal.
Some people do.
I know some people do. But
I
think there's like 2 people in the entire world.
No, I think it's 50-50.
You think it's 50-50?
50-50. People put in milk. They're like, oh, I just grabbed the milk first. I'm going to put that in, and then they'll pour the cereal on top of the milk.
But how do you know how much cereal you need? Like I know this isn't the way you do it, but like that's a crazy way to do it. If you're trying to eat cereal, you put the cereal in the bowl. Now, and then you put the milk. But if you eat the cereal, then you have some leftover milk, then you can add cereal to that leftover milk. But I've never heard of anybody putting milk in and then be like, all right, now I'll figure out how much cereal
on top of it. Yeah.
You know some really disgusting people, because that is a horrible thing to do.
You're absolutely right. It was
If
my
you do
white
that,
friends.
Yeah, don't put that on. No.
I went over to their house, and
I don't have any white friends like that.
And on top of that, on top of pouring the milk in before the cereal, they had, I don't know anybody who still has a quarter jug of milk. They had a little quarter one, a little paper thing. I'm like, you ain't get a gallon, like, you're just wasting resources. Like, get a gallon jug, you know you're going to use the milk. Like, why have 4 little quarters of milk?
You're not friends with those people anymore, I hope.
We talk when I come home.
Mm-hmm. You gotta cut them out of your life. Those are not
wasting
good people.
resources and
those
just...
are not good people. All right, here's another one. Peanut butter and jelly. How do you do? What's your process for that?
Throw it away.
You don't eat peanut
I
butter and
don't
jelly?
eat PB&J.
Oh, PB&J is great.
Well,
All right,
what,
what's your version of it?
Here's how I would do it. Maybe unpopular, but whatever. I would put probably the jelly on first, because that's the thickest. And then I would put the peanut butter on and just kind of like smear it. So the jelly and the peanut butter blend together. I wouldn't put it on a separate piece of bread. You just put the other bread on top.
No. You have to put peanut butter on one piece of bread with a separate knife. Or clean the knife in between.
Why?
Because if you're moving...
No, you put it together and then you stick the knife in between so you clean off the knife. So like you put the 2 pieces of bread together and then you pull the knife out.
You don't eat peanut butter and jelly, so you can't...
I have that.
Yes. So you do
But
one slice of bread with peanut butter, one slice of bread with jelly, and then you use a paper towel to clean the knife in between, so you're not taking peanut butter and moving it into the jelly jar, or vice versa.
See, I'm the worst person for that, because when I have toast,
so not only do you bring other contaminants, you're bringing crumbs with you too.
My mom used to yell at us. I would have toast, and I don't like as much butter as it is. Like, I don't like that much, but I would just smear it, and I'm like, oh, that's not enough. It just barely scratches the surface. So I stick it back in, so all the crumbs from my toast just go in there.
Oh, you are a disgusting human being.
And I'm the one that doesn't
your
like my
mom
food to
should
touch.
charge you rent, just like, even though you don't live there, she should charge you rent just for like back pay, like damages for doing something like that.
Yeah, so it was always like polluted. Our like bucket, and she would get a huge tub of toast. It was like not of toast. I can't believe it's not butter, the hood kind, but it was a big tub, and it would always be like polluted.
I can't believe not butter isn't a hood thing. That is just it's a margarine. Like it's just that's like more of a weight loss type
What
thing.
is the difference? So it's just like less stuff?
Well, margarine is more like oil and stuff like that, whereas butter is actual like a dairy product.
Got you.
So when margarine was
I never knew the difference. I can't taste the difference, can you?
Not really. But when margarine was created, it was the people that make butter wanted them to make it pink so people wouldn't use them interchangeably. Because they didn't want people to think that margarine was butter. But, well, a little factoid.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that there's this girl on Instagram that was surprised that I knew the difference between a macaron and a macaroon. Do you know the difference?
A macaron is a nut and a macaroon is a cookie?
No. A macaron is like those little, they look like little like hamburger pastries.
Hey, I thought that was macaroon.
No, that's a macaron.
So what's a macaroon?
A macaroon is the one that's like more doughy looking and almost looks like a biscuit.
Oh, so it's just bigger and it's more biscuity rather than the little macaroons, like the little Krabby Patties. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and I only knew that because when I went to New York a couple of years ago, I called them macaroons, and people were like, "Those are macarons!" And so,
oh my god, I hate people.
Mm-hmm. But she was shocked that I knew that because nobody else knew that, and I was like, "What can I say? I'm fancy. I'm a cultured, fancy
He's
man.
a woke human being."
That's right. All right. Thanks for watching. Hey, everybody! Welcome to Sliding in the DMs special edition, where I'm here with Jeff Davis from Connected Comedy.
How's it going?
And
Comedy
we're
Connected.
doing Comedy Connected. Whatever, dude. You didn't pay me that much. So we're doing a show together, Saturday, July 21st. You want to just give us some details real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a show for the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation and the Adams Board of Cuyahoga County, their Suicide Prevention Coalition. We're trying to raise...
And we're not just doing the show for them. We're doing this as a fundraiser for them, correct?
Fundraiser for them, correct. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Can't wait to perform with you and be a part of this. It's July 21st at the Lakewood Civic Auditorium, and tickets are on sale at standuptogetherohio.com. It is standuptogetherohio.com, an evening of comedy to honor Nick Ramsey. I'll be headlining. Mike Polk Jr. will be there, Mary Santora, and more. There's going to be so many great comics, so make sure you get those tickets. And if you have any questions about being a sponsor, go ahead and email Jeff at standuptogetherohio.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Sign in the DMs. Hanging out with Mary Santora, who is on this year's Alan Cox Show comedy tour. Fresh off her shows at the Funny Stop this past weekend.
Yeah, it was
How did
fun.
those go?
It was so fun. It was awesome. A lot of listeners came out, so thank you guys for coming out, which was really cool. It was a great time. It was great. No complaints.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So here's what I was thinking about. I did something yesterday that is one of my favorite things to do, and it's just one of those simple pleasure things that brings me so much joy, and it was just what I like to call clean sheet day.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's one of those things that whenever thing isn't quite right in my life, I know if I do clean sheet day, I'm going to feel a little bit better about myself.
Right.
Especially when you do like the whole thing. Like I even wash my comforter. Which,
all of it, yeah.
I don't always do that.
Do you know what you'll never experience is clean sheet day with freshly shaved legs?
Oh,
That
you
is
do not
like,
know that I will not experience that.
It's fantastic. It adds a whole nother level to it. It's
you'll
like
do it just for that one experience.
Dude,
just
shave your legs.
But it's so much, like, there's so much legs.
Yeah, but
Like,
so much legs or so much hair?
So much legs. So much legs. I have a lot. Like, I'm a tall dude.
Got a lot of leg.
Got a lot of leg.
Use the beard trimmer at first.
Oh, yeah.
Like, trim
but
it
then
all
it's
down
just, is it going to be worth it for all that?
Yes.
All right.
I'm telling you, if
say
you
so.
appreciate clean sheet day that much, it would be worth it to shave your legs.
What's one of your simple pleasures? A simple thing?
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just like cleaning my room. Like if I go, cause I'm not home a lot, so like laundry will pile up, or like I'll have crap all over my desk or whatever. When I can look at my room, like my bed is made and everything's what it's supposed to be, and all the clothes are like folded and put away.
It adds some comfort to your life.
Yeah, I just look at it and I'm like okay, like vacuuming when I can tell like a rug has just been vacuumed.
Ooh, I like vacuuming, and one of the things that I used to love in the house that we lived in Lakewood, when we first moved to Lakewood, we had these like thick green carpeted stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So like the carpet was, and I would get high, and then I would like make these lines on the stairs.
Yeah, dude.
And
It's time to give. Hey, time to give stuff away.
All right, Dropkick Murphys going out on the road with Flogging Molly, their first ever co-headlining U.S. tour, and they will start all of it here in Cleveland. First date Friday, June 1st at Jacobs Pavilion at Nautica, livenation.com if you want to look into buying tickets, other show details. I'll give you a pair here for caller number 12. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
The Alan Cox Show.
Sure, you could listen to another show, but then how would you find the puppies we've buried in boxes around the city? 100.7 WMMS.
35192. Want to give me a text? You can watch the show if you're inclined, our live stream at our YouTube channel at AlanCoxShow.com. And while you're at the show site, if you use comedy for your keyword search, of course, at this point, you should just probably buy them on site. Tomorrow will be the first night of the 9th annual Alan Cox Show Comedy Tour. We'll do our first show at the House of Blues tomorrow night, and then Saturday, we'll get out to the Kent Stage. Doors at 7, show at 8 for both shows. With Cody Cooper, Jasmine Carter, both of whom are going to be stopping by here a little bit later on today. Bill Squire, Mike Paramore, Mary Santora, yours truly, Pound Cake will be there. Erica will be there too, with bells on. I mean that literally.
Just so in case I plop, people can hear it.
That's right. We'll be able to hear. She went down.
For location purpose only.
That's right. It's an old school GPS, as it were.
It's an old school life alert, essentially.
Matitude's going to spin for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. All of it brought to you by Great Lakes Brewing Company, with whom we did a collaborative beer. We're calling it Unmitigated Ale. I got the word today that it is being distributed as we speak to both the shows and the after parties. You'll be able to drink of the beer that we have helped create for you.
Have you guys tried it yet?
We did. We had a tasting shortly after it was made, yes.
It's very, very good.
It was harder to do a tasting before it was made, I was told. Much better after.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very, very good.
And I got my ride situation taken care of, so
thank God.
I'll be on the limo with you
No wonder
guys.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah, right? I know. Well, I wanted to have a good time, so
I understand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then you don't have to worry about driving.
Exactly.
Courtesy of Statement Limousine, by the way. They're getting us around, so thank you to them. So it'll be a lot of fun. Tickets, you could probably just get at the box office if any remain tomorrow.
What are you wearing?
Who?
You.
Don't know yet.
Don't know? Usually
No.
you have this plan. Usually you have it like laid and pressed.
I know.
This has been a crazy year just because, I mean, we never do it this late. And we didn't know all this stuff was happening with the games, and now you don't have an outfit? You gotta have an outfit.
Well, I will have an outfit, but as of 3:23 the day before, I don't know what I'm going to wear.
Is that the text that you sent Bill and I that you were in search of a slutty outfit? And I said, what does a male slutty outfit look like?
I didn't say he was gonna have a slutty outfit, though. I just said
No, I'm
his
saying
outfit.
you're looking for an outfit.
Yeah.
So did you find that slutty outfit?
No, I gotta go shopping for it. But I want something that just says...
Like a deep V?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Well,
what
he
is
sent us a picture
male
of a
like?
guy in like a mesh tank top.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is how I want to look for the comedy tour.
Oh, you want it to look like Fire Island.
Well, for the comedy tour, and then we're also hosting Pride again next weekend.
So I want something that says...
Okay, so he wants something a little more risque.
I mean, you can't wear a slutty costume just once.
I thought he was thinking for the comedy tour, and then I also had questions because I'm like, what does that mean for a guy?
After I sent the picture, nobody replies. I was just like, oh, guess they don't think it's cute. Never mind.
Because it just...
Well, why would you ask my advice?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, like that's something that goes between you and Erica. That's not
That
something
doesn't even go between us.
That's
yes, it does.
He was smart enough to leave me off the whole thing.
Yeah.
What version of tight, skinny jeans and polo shirt will you be wearing?
Ooh. She's back.
No, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's you. That's how you dress.
On a regular basis.
Please wear a mesh polo shirt.
Please do that with a mesh collar.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not. There's no offense to it. It's
The
just
library's open. That's okay. Fine.
the library is closed.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to say to that. I don't know what would be skanky for you.
I mean, something that just looks seductive. I don't know. I mean, guys can wear slutty clothes too. I mean, if they reveal a lot of skin. I think anybody who
I just picture like a man in a crop top. Like that's all I can think of. Or like assless chaps.
Like whenever I see on Facebook or Twitter, it's like the F-boy starter kit. It always has like those
Boy,
long...
we use Facebook in two very different ways.
Your feed must look very different from ours.
Oh, why did I get a notification? Ooh, there's a new post of the F-boys page. Yeah. I must go see it immediately.
Other people post it, and then like it just ends up in my feed, and it just makes me laugh because it has like the haircut that an F-boy would have, the long
And so what? You study these for ideas as to what you should wear? Or you're trying to, your outfit is supposed to be like to mark. You're supposed to send out a scent, like when you're
to attract the
yeah, like when
F-boys.
you're in a deer blind and you're trying to Is that what you're trying to do?
Sure,
I got you.
What's the mating call for that?
Oh, you had to ask me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Which Erica hasn't heard
Missed
all
that
the
one.
songs that
Oh,
we've
you haven't
done.
heard the songs?
Oh,
Yeah.
You should. You know what you should do? Dress like the Statue of Liberty.
Why?
Why not?
I don't want to dress. Like
Who's more slutty than Lady Liberty? Sure, she's covered from neck to
Yeah.
ankle, but you know.
She was known to be promiscuous.
That's right.
Oh man.
The Wii U was while you were gone?
Yeah.
Wait, but was the Wii U? Was he trying to do the Nirvana song?
No,
he just
that's
started
not
going, I
Nirvana,
want to get
that's
in the
all.
room and be like, Wii!
Oh, because
Yeah.
that fits so dang well.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be good. It works so well.
Yeah, pretty good.
They
Oh,
crowdsource
man.
for all these, so they got some good ones.
Stop. This is my favorite.
Where Is My Mind is the perfect song for pound cakes.
This is the most on time he's ever been on a song.
And Alan had to slow it down and
Oh, I
match
did.
it up. He did a lot of work
That's
for that
right.
one.
Oh boy. That paid off.
I feel bad. He probably thought I was coming back to be like super nice to
No,
him.
I knew what it was.
Super
believe
nice
me.
to him.
I want you to be the same.
But we always rib each other. That is real.
You ain't gotta explain to me.
Okay.
I've been getting it since you've been gone. They've been making up for you not being there. Believe me.
Hey, you know who else wants to welcome you back? Is Nate, our old intern.
Insubordinate?
Oh, no, now Chris Ty has redubbed him Inseminate because he got his wife pregnant.
Oh, okay.
He left it. You're Inseminate now,
Impregnate.
right? Impregnate?
Impregnate,
Either
that's
way.
I thought it was impregnate.
Yeah, it's probably Impregnate. Okay.
So I just wanted to welcome you back, even though I called you and you didn't call me back, but you're a little busy, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. When you called, I was not really at the time of returning anyone's phone calls at all.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Publishers
If you were-
Clearinghouse came to her door with one of those big cardboard checks. She let them walk away.
Send it
I
back.
I do appreciate it. I did listen to your message, and I thought that was very nice of you to call Nate. I appreciate that.
If he were to call now, would you call him back or answer?
I'm still dealing with a lot right now, Bill. So
Oh, good.
I think if they did, Bill, it might go something like this.
Man, I really am out of it today, Annie. I'm so sorry if I sound like a nerd right now because I.
You sound fine. You sound cute.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't have your number, but if you want to, you can send me an email.
And it all started from there. Entrapping Nate with Annie, the fake.
the worst voice I've ever done.
Whoever we told him you were. I
I'm
don't
not a
remember what-
Mongolian. Is that what he said?
A Mongolian?
A Mongoloid. What did he say?
I don't think he said mongoloid.
Oh, he
Yes,
did.
he did.
Oh, he
He
did?
said, I'm not one. Yes.
He's like, I'm not a mongoloid.
And I was like, what?
A mongoloid?
Strange thing
Was
to
it
say.
1945 where
I
you
am
live?
a man. I'm not a beast.
No, my favorite Nate moment of all time was when he showed up to that bar crawl wearing an all-white suit and then ended up having to sleep in his car. Like, what?
I don't recall that.
He showed up like Miami Vice and then told us that he had to sleep in his car that night.
Wow.
Hey, I want to be responsible.
That was irresponsible of you, but just the outfit and just picturing you sleeping in your car in a full white suit was just funny to me.
What's up, Tubbs?
Like I was falling asleep on a drug deal or something.
So so Nate, when is your wife due?
She is due in September, late September.
Do you know what you're having?
Yes, a girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to name her Annie?
I was going to name her Erica. No, I'm just kidding. We got
Name her
name
Pound Cake.
Yet.
Pound Cake.
Yeah, all right.
But I won't be able to make it to Kent Stage because I'll be at work. But maybe
We'll cancel the show then.
All right.
Well,
Well,
congratulations on the impending spawn.
Well, thank you. Maybe you're still doing the interior decorating thing, and you could help me out with that, with the whole crib and all
I
that.
think you've already interior decorated your wife, so I think we're probably.
All right, I got to go to work.
All right. There's Nate, our old intern, who I think is still doing television in Youngstown.
That last I
He's a
heard.
reporter or something. Yeah.
I forgot that he left me a voicemail, that he called me. I don't remember when it was exactly, but I remember being like, I checked my voicemail, I'm like, insubordinate? He left a nice mess, hope you're doing okay, just want to see how you're doing, but I mean, it was really I was like, I had just gotten out of the hospital or something when I heard that message, and I was like, I'm not going to call him back right now.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. I've got $1,000 to give to you. We do our $1,000 bribe. We've done it for some time. It will all end tomorrow night, but you still have a chance once an hour until then, so good luck.
Your shot at $1,000. Now, text the keyword BILLS to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's BILLS to 200-200.
Good luck from WMMS.
Alan, wasn't Wendy Williams dressed as the Statue of Liberty when she fainted?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Okay. Maybe I should dress as the statue.
Maybe that's just bad karma. Right.
Were you here when that happened? Because we talked about it on the show.
Yeah, and remember I was giving you a hard time because
And you
I
said it
thought
was
she
fake.
faked it.
Yeah. She ain't
Now,
fake it.
now I somewhat sympathize with her. Which, by the way, when I was out, a bunch of people were messaging me. Do you have what she has? Is that why you fainted?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Me and Wendy Williams are not that alike.
I'm trying to think if there's any other Pound Cake songs you missed.
Yeah.
I don't think so. We have more than that,
We
but
had-
I got rid of
yeah.
a couple
I
of them.
missed some
'cause
good ones.
We had Walking on Sunshine. And, yeah, those are the ones I kept. Yeah, whatever.
Was the Walking on Sunshine the one with the woo?
Woo,
Yeah, okay.
Well, yes, because.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole idea.
That was the crux.
I wasn't sure if he just
of the-
broke out into full song, and because he's known
Yeah,
to
he
do
does
that
do that
as well.
for sure.
Mhm.
I think he's learned his lesson on that one, though.
Subway did a Twitter poll that no one answered. Listen, when you're trying to get people to engage with your social media brands, if you are a company that's trying to do that, it's tough to do, especially if you're trying to be down with the kids. You'd think one person might have answered.
It's
but
surprising because I feel like anytime I do those, if any one of us do those polls, people love to give an opinion.
Yeah.
They usually do very well because people love to say yes or no to things or choose an option.
Boy, you'd think so. There were 100. This is Subway in Canada. They have 135,000 followers. 135,000 people made the conscious decision, I'm going to follow Subway on Twitter.
Maybe discounts or coupons.
Yeah,
or something.
coupon stuff. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, people want a free 30-centimeter sub.
There it's just called Sub A.
Sub A. Could I have the footlong elk, please? And their poll was, maybe the poll wasn't as I don't know. It wasn't
engaging.
Pick your bread, Bay.
What?
Yeah. And no votes.
Not one
Zero.
vote?
18.3 thousand likes. 12,000 comments. Not one single vote.
And they're all trolls, weren't they?
I don't know.
People commenting.
Which were
Don't know.
what were the Bread Bay options?
Oh, Italian, 9-grain honey oat, Italian urban cheese, and flatbread.
I would have gone with Italian urban cheese.
You got to go with that.
I believe I would
Personally.
No, just Italian, not the urban cheese. Ooh.
It's the same bread. Oh, Italian.
It is absolutely
No,
the same
I like
bread.
the Italian with the cheese baked on it.
Italian is just the white bread. The urban cheese, I think they
just sprinkle something on it. I used to work at Subway, and that's all you do.
Me
you just,
too. Sandwich artist.
You just go, like they had like a bucket basically, and you just shake it out over the stuff. And you're like,
It's the same
look,
bread.
Now it's fancy bread.
Right, right. So anyway, better luck next time. Nobody voted on the poll. That in itself is impressive.
It's shocking
To have 135,000 followers and not one of them said, flatbread, send.
Like any one of us could do that poll and get people to answer. So the fact
we
that
didn't even
nobody
work for
did.
Subway.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, who's your bread bay? Send out that Twitter poll. Let's see what people say. Bread bay.
Maybe
it's the form of question people didn't like.
Maybe the entire country's on like a keto thing where they're not eating carbs.
They do have wraps now. I've
Well,
noticed.
that's what the flatbread too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sent those in not too long ago. They were
The wraps?
Yeah, they were bomb.
They were good.
I've had a couple of those. They're delicious.
Let's see.
Are you going to do the poll?
No, I'm not going to do the poll. No. Alan, is Erica pregnant? No. No, she's
Well,
not.
let's ask her, Erica. Are you pregnant?
I'm not pregnant or pregnant.
Yeah, you already had the kid.
Am I pregnant?
Yeah.
Help? Is there a possibility that I'm pregnant? Am I pregnant or am I okay? Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? Can I be pregnant? Can oo get pregante? Can oo bleed while oo are pergert? Can oo down a 20-foot water slide pegnat? How
We've
can I
all seen this, right?
Yeah.
Am I pregnant? Where it's just
Pergert's my favorite.
people misspelling pregnant. You know?
get my GF pregnant? What happened when get Perginat? How can a 9-year-old get pregnant? Will my get pragnan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant? Does anyone know how many teens get pregnant a year? Are these systems of being pregnant? Girlfriend ain't had periods since she got pregat. Is it possible having sex to a 8 months pregnant? If a woman has starch marks on her... Wait. If a woman has starch masks on her body, does that mean she has been pregnant before?
Pregnant. Am I pregant? Oh, those are precisely the people that you want breeding as well.
Yeah.
Yep, those are the ones you want.
Oh, man. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What was that? Just like the Google searches? Like most common Google searches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
But it all misspelled. Now, if you do become pregnant and you have a kid, at some point you assume they'll leave the house. This guy, everybody's talking about this dude whose parents finally sued him to get him out of the house. He is 30 years old.
Bill.
They said, we will get... Well, he's back. He's
kidding.
like couch surfing.
Yeah, I'm just on a low. I'm not always there.
He got evicted by his parents. His name's Michael Rotundo. And he went to court. They took him to court. His parents won. He just wouldn't leave the house. And they offered him money. They offered him all kinds of stuff. He's got a whole bunch of crap. He's one of these long-haired dudes with like a beard. It looks like he does something creative.
Like
but...
he stays inside the whole time with
I
no
don't
sunlight. The vampire. Oh.
So the ruling was against him, and he started doing awkward interviews on all the cable channels immediately after.
Michael, welcome.
Hi.
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 Hi. So let me start with, you're 30.
Right.
The simplest question, do you not want to find your own place?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to live there anymore.
You don't want to live with your
I don't
parents?
like living with... No. It's not. It's very tense. It's very awkward. It's we have to
Hard to believe this guy isn't socially adept.
Yeah.
He has a kid. Yeah. Someone had to bang him.
He has a kid?
He has a kid. He has a child that he doesn't see. He got custody.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, he has a child. So at some point he left that house and got under the fence somehow.
Unless they came to visit the parents' house.
Maybe. I'm just thinking he hopped the fence and, got somebody pregnant and then just went back inside.
He sounds like someone that was kept there, hasn't been able to socialize with the outside world.
Those 7 kids with the long hair.
Bed, yeah.
Not even that. The ones that were in that New York apartment with their parents and they never got to leave.
Oh, yeah.
There's a documentary about them, I think.
share space, which may be the case with where I would find myself afterwards. But I'd prefer to get out. I would consider much of what they were doing to try to get me out as a tax, trying
Words.
to preserve, trying to do what's best for me, which is just, let's try to be a little more reasonable. I'll leave. I don't like living here.
What?
I would say that I'm really not a member of that demographic that they're speaking to, of that group.
He doesn't like being called a millennial.
Oh.
But he is a
I'm a
millennial.
very conservative person. The millennials that they're speaking to are very liberal in their ideology.
But you're 30, so technically I think you are part of the millennial generation. I don't think
I'm
they're...
very conservative. That's why I live with my parents. I'm very conservative.
He's conservative.
Well, and
with my
millennial
money.
is not necessarily a term to describe whether you're conservative
It's not
or
your
liberal.
political bent.
No,
Right.
it's
just when you were
it's your
born.
age.
Yeah.
It's literally how old you are.
Yeah.
It's a delineation between...
You're right. But when people speak to the millennials and their general nature as a millennial, they speak to more liberal.
General nature, yeah. He says he has no job, which is he's not sure if he's
Why
gonna
don't you just move out of your parents' house, like tomorrow?
Like yesterday.
I don't have the means to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
do you have a job?
no.
Are you working on that?
No.
I have plans to be able to provide myself.
Does guarding my bedroom sword collection count as a job? Because I bet he's got one of those.
With the income I need to support myself, but it's not something that's going to come together tomorrow. So I'm trying to do what's best for me, and I do want to leave, and I want to leave as soon as possible. But it's not tomorrow.
It's not going to leave tomorrow.
How does he afford a lawyer? Like when something like that happens, how does he?
He probably has a public lawyer.
I believe
He
he
can't have a
no,
public lawyer for something like that.
Didn't he defend himself?
I think he did.
Yeah.
And he wants to appeal it because the ruling came down. He's like, oh no, this isn't the end of it. He's appealing it. I'm like, if you don't leave your poor parents alone, like they have suffered enough. You are 30.
Why don't you appeal yourself off the couch and get a job, stupid millennial?
The man who represents himself has a fool for a client. They always say.
And this is partly the parents' fault because they're enablers. Because you can handle this like.
But they're also like they've offered to help him set him up and like get him out of there.
You can get him out. You can literally have him go out, get some guys from off the street, pull him out, and then change the locks. Like what? That's all you gotta do.
Alan, that dude looks like Carl from Workaholics.
Yes, he does.
That's what he looks like. Dealing pot. Doesn't even have the wherewithal to deal pot out of his van. All right, I'm gonna break. Our friends Cody Cooper and Jasmine Carter are going to join us in a bit. They are both on the 9th Annual Alan Cox Show Comedy Tour, which kicks off tomorrow night at the House of Blues downtown. You can still get some tickets for that show. And then Saturday night, we'll take the whole caravan to Kent and do the show for you out of the Kent stage. David Cross tickets a little bit later on for you, too. He's going on tour. Get him to Cleveland this summer. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
All right, we're back. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Siding in the DMs. I'm Bill Squire.
And I'm Pound Cake.
All right, we're back. Keeping with our theme
Looks
of...
like I got boobs in this shirt. Nipplies, believe it or not. Like, look, you can see.
Yeah, you're out there.
Look, you can see my rib cage. Hashtag skinny.
So going to with like kind of just the method of your life. Like, what are the certain things that you do in a certain order? Any like your OCDs. So toothbrush, toothpaste.
Oh yeah.
What's your process for that? Because I am. Are you wet the brush first? Are you
gotta wet the brush? Gotta wet the. I actually wet it twice. I wet the brush, and then when the toothpaste is on, I wet the toothpaste too.
Okay.
To
activate the toothpasties.
Yeah,
I'm
guess
with you on that.
I feel like people who do that, and I would never. I hate people who do this. Brush their teeth in the shower. Gross.
Listen.
Gross.
I'm not saying it's the reason that Coco and I broke up, but it was something that she was a strong believer in, and I do not subscribe to that. It is not a place to brush your teeth. It's not. She's like, oh, it saves time. I'm like, how? It doesn't.
No, it's just messy. Like you're when you're in the shower. Like, okay, well, you want to take a crap in the shower too, since you're gonna get clean.
And if you do, and you know it's gonna stay consistent, you can poop into your hand and toss it into the toilet rather than waffle stomping it down the drain.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
I've never done that, no. But no, I don't do that. But I am kind of OCD when I leave the house in the morning just because I have a million things to grab and like my day is long, so I want to make sure I have my materials for the rest of the day. So I literally do a pat, pat, pat. Like wallet, keys, phone. Like I never leave the house. Wallet, keys, phone. I know what pocket they go in. They go in the exact same pocket every single time.
This is how. I'm the same way, and like that's one of those things because my kids are always losing their stuff because they don't have that OCD yet. Especially, like my daughter's 17 and she's got her learner's permit and stuff like that, and she's always trying to.
How old to be 17?
She's losing it all the time. I'm like, put it in the same place every time.
She don't have a clutch or a bag or something she can put it in.
She has a wallet. She has a wallet and she has all that stuff, but she's using it for different things. I'm like, she just like she'll put it in her coat pocket and then she finds it and goes.
She'll learn when she gets her first ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
There,
so
first ticket.
That's one. Yeah, I'm with you. The keys, wallet, like phone. Even just right now, I touch my pocket where my phone goes. I'm like, where's my phone? Oh yeah, I'm using it to film this. That's how OCD I am with that stuff. And then as far as brushing the teeth, I'm the same as you. Like I wet the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, wet it again, and then like I've only recently been the guy that turns off the faucet while I'm brushing my teeth, because I always used to be the person that would like let it run and run and run. And I remember
there's no point in that.
No, it's just a waste. But it was one of those things that I did like when I was a kid. You just let it run and run and run. Let's see what else. Locking my car, I always double lock.
I told you that yesterday. I double lock every time. Even if I know I locked it, it's just a good habit to keep, because then I'll do it when I don't realize it. I'm just like, I know I did it.
Yeah.
And then.
And do you ever get nervous though? Like, cause like I'll do it while I'm walking away, and then maybe someone's like walking by your car, and then you do that, and they're like.
Like even at the gas station, I do it. I'm literally gonna be 10 feet. I can see my car from the window of the gas station if I have to go in, and I'm just like, and the guy turns around and looks. I'm like, I don't trust none of y'all. Like,
I'm right there with you. I'm just as paranoid.
And as usual, I keep my toiletries in my room, because I've always lived.
That's weird.
I lived with a roommate since I was 18 years old, and I'm now 25. I've never lived by myself, so it's not even like I think they're gonna like mess with it or something like that. It's just I want my shit with my own shit. Like I just don't want it to be in there for other people's pubes or fecal matter to get stuck on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't. And plus, if I have something really embarrassing, like if I got my my nut rag or something in there, like it's in my room. Like I'm not gonna have it hanging dry.
Well, you don't.
Well, my roommates have their fleshlight just hanging, dangling in there. Like, I'm trying to take a poop and it's behind my head on the towel rack. They don't care.
I feel like I need to brush my brain of this conversation. You use, like, a rag? Like, you just use tissue that you can get rid of?
No, because it sticks. You can't use tissue. It breaks apart. I have an actual, like, towel. Like, you know how, like, if you go on a cruise or, like, you go to...
I know what a towel is.
No. I'm just going to paint this picture for you because I'm disgusting and I want you to know.
Can you paint it for them so I can leave?
Well, if you go on a cruise or on a resort, you know how, like, when they come back, you come back to the room and the maid makes the little towel creature?
Yeah.
That's what my towel looks like at the end of the day. It can stand on its own. It's just standing in the corner looking at me like, so are you going to throw me in the wash or what?
I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Hello. Greetings and salutations, and a laurel and a yanny to you, and you and you. My name is Alan Cox. Thanks for showing up. Welcome. Say hi to Bill Squire, who's here too.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Creepy hugs.
Pound Cake is back behind the glass. Say hello to him.
Happy hump day, white people.
It is a hump day, isn't it?
It is.
And sitting in today for Erica Lauren is Erica Lauren.
I've been waiting a really long time to say pageant wave, everybody.
Congratulations. Hey. She's back.
The conquering hero.
I don't know what that is.
What did you conquer?
Oh.
You're conquering.
Yeah. Conquering.
Yeah. Well, welcome back.
Thank you so
much.
much.
We've got a lot to... Nothing has happened since you've been gone, so don't worry about it. Not a single thing transpired. I'm sure it was the same for you.
Not nothing, really.
We had... we weren't really able to discuss it for legal reasons, but what we did, and Bill and I thought this would be really funny, we concocted this hoax that Erica was out dealing with some health stuff. She's been in Costa Rica for the past 15 weeks with the Peace Corps. They say it's the toughest job you'll ever love. And now she's back. She's giving of herself to the fine Costa Ricans. She did come back with one less toe. Which is
casually.
Again, I can't
She's
talk
toe
about
up
that.
from the flow up.
She's toe up from the flow up. Yeah.
I had the baby.
Yeah. Oh, yay. Good. Yeah.
The child is born. It's a girl.
Oh.
What were the other speculations? How was rehab?
Rehab
Yeah.
was harder than I thought.
Yeah. I just watched a thing on John Oliver about rehab. Kind of a scam sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Still on like 11 steps.
Yeah,
I haven't
okay.
made it to the 12th yet.
Well, it's harder to take an extra step when you're missing a toe.
Yeah. Shopaholics Anonymous is it's very specific.
Yeah, is there a rehab for home goods?
Oh man, there should be. There should be.
So you've been out. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Again, people thought, listeners, when they'd say, hey, what's going on with Erica? You know, like I said, for legal reasons, I didn't know anything because you and I literally did not talk.
No.
We didn't talk. We didn't really have. This is the first time we're talking.
Because you are technically my boss. I had
That's right.
some communication with Bill, and I had seen Pound Cake a lot, but they're more like my coworkers as opposed to my boss. So
Right.
I was not able to reach out to anyone from management or anything like that.
Yeah. So I didn't really know anything.
Yeah.
And then you called me last week.
Yeah, I got the okay to, give you a buzz and let you know what the scoop was, but yeah,
I'm sure you're tired of talking about it.
I did get you something. I got you something.
Play WMMS on iHeartRadio.
Now back to the Alan Cox Show.
216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007 if you want to join us. 35192 to give me a text. We got more Cavs tickets for you today. Around 4:50. We'll do another impromptu Cavs rally song contest. Cavs lost in Boston last night, 96-83. Game 6 back here at home tomorrow night. That'll be an 8:30 tip here at the Q, and you can be there with a song that comes off the top of your head. So a little bit before 5 o'clock. We'll do that short show today because there's a Tribe game at 6:10. Indians beat the Cubs. Was that yesterday?
Yes, they won 3-1 and won the season series 3-1.
Okay. Because they beat them 10-1 the night before.
Right. Yes.
3-1. So 6-10. Who are they playing? I have not updated this. Houston. Oh, yeah, right. They just played them out there and then against the Astros. Okay. Indians, Astros, 6-10 today. So short show.
Is there a song in the thing called AC Surprise?
Let me
underscore look. AC Surprise, maybe.
Are you looking for that song?
Yeah, that's what.
I think that's what I labeled it under.
Yeah.
I may have labeled it that.
AC Surprise.
Or underscore AC Surprise.
Oh, underscore. First?
Mm-hmm.
Did we find it?
Oop, that didn't do it. Hold on.
I'm so excited if we did.
See, the thing is, I'm not sure where it would be.
Wasn't it like not in bits? Wasn't it?
Well, I looked in segues.
Yeah.
I usually put things in bits.
You do put them in bits?
Yeah.
All right, let me look.
I'm pretty sure I was the one that put that in there. No?
I think you were. It's
Yes.
just that I was never able to find it. Let me see if I can find it.
We got to write it down this time.
I know.
So we know for sure.
See, the system's weird where, like, if there's punctuation or there's any kind of symbol before what you type in, it's real weird. I don't see an underscore.
Well, then just in bits, AC Surprise. Nothing?
No.
Eh.
Jesse was the one that put that together, wasn't he?
I think so.
Because I think he had sent me the email.
And he's not busy, so go ahead and email him right now.
No, I'm just looking through my email.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that at some point he emailed me to tell me what he had officially labeled it. Because he, I believe, labeled it.
And if I look too long, there's no way that it's worth the wait.
Right.
So it's...
We'll figure it out at some point. One of these days, we'll bring it back.
Yeah, maybe.
Even if we have to pull it from the podcast.
What a moment that will be.
And then you'll see. Actually, the song, because we all sang a song and it got remixed.
Yeah.
And the guy that did my song, Mickey he was at Rock on the Range, and he's like, "Hey, I'm the guy that did the Mickey song for you."
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
When do you think that was?
It was a
roughly?
while ago.
500 years ago. I have no idea. Like everything
Like
runs
ballpark.
together.
2017, right?
Was it? I think 2 years. I think it was 2016. Yeah, this is my one.
Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey, hey Mickey. Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey, hey Mickey. Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey.
He did a great job with this.
No. All right. Well, one of these days I'll dig in and I'll see when we're off the air. Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. I was depressed listening to that situation about that guy. And my mom passed away, when I was 40.
Okay.
Because it was the same situation, And I took care of her.
Like I
and
live with your
I was
mom?
working. Yeah.
But you were taking care of your mom.
Well,
That's
actually,
a little different.
it was like she never asked me to leave, but asked me for rent. When I was 18.
Ron, how old are you now?
I'm 50. I just turned 50 March 20th.
So 10 years ago, your mom passed. Did you stay in the house?
Yeah.
So
She was in the bedroom, and I found her.
No. I mean, are you still? Did you after she passed away? Did you stay in that house?
Yeah, I tried to own it, and then 3 months after she passed, I had a stroke.
My own, again, taking care of a parent is different than a dude that just doesn't want to leave because the world is expensive and difficult. But my own personal experience with this is my uncle, who is my mother's only sibling. He lived with my grandmother until my grandmother finally said, "Get out of the house." He was 40, and he just one day split. And no one saw him again until my grandmother died 30 years later.
Damn.
My grandma didn't need his help. He just didn't want to leave the nest. I think he was a little touched in the head anyway. Like at my grandma's funeral, he introduced himself to me. And I was like, "Uncle Bob, it's Alan,
I know who you are.
your nephew."
Yeah.
And he just kind of looked at me like... But he wasn't taking care of my grandma. My grandma lived alone until she was 102. So she lived alone until she died. So she didn't need his help. He just didn't want to split. But you were
that was like, I think that's why she passed away, was because...
She was trying to get away from you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
See?
Yeah. That is the truth.
Were you her only child?
No. I had a sister, but she went away when I was 14.
Okay.
And she's 3 years older than I am.
So you were basically, if anybody was going to take care of your mom, it would have to be you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think I depressed her.
Well, listen,
Because I didn't get my life together the way that she wanted to. And then she went to a union meeting or something that night, and I was working for Levo Siding. And she come back, and she said something about the union meeting, and she was mad because she was there for 35 years. And the way the business changed, it drastically made her life a little worse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. There were a lot of things happening at once, you mean?
Right. And then she actually, she was, I don't know if she was an alcoholic. Would you call her an alcoholic if she got off of work and stayed till 8 o'clock and then came home and had a couple of drinks and ate something and went to sleep? But she did that for 30-something years.
I don't think I'd call somebody. That just sounds like somebody wants to take the edge off. But I don't know.
Right.
So, but
right. I don't either.
Ron, do you
That's
still?
why I
do
felt
you?
bad when I had me and my sister had an autopsy.
Wait, you did an autopsy on your sister?
No.
Oh,
my
I was going to
mom.
say she's still alive. I would take great exception to that if I were her. Do you still live in your mom's
we,
house?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. Unfortunately. So you eventually got your own place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a married guy, Ron?
No.
No. Single dude.
No. Yeah.
Living the life. Yeah, okay. Well, listen, you did what
Yeah,
you
hurts my
could.
feelings
You did what you
because
could
she's not
for
around now.
Right.
And I just wanted to tell the guy, try to do what he can do the best in his life, but get away from them. This way they don't kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't stress them out that much. You know what I'm saying? Especially you're 30 years old,
Sure. You don't want to stress your parents out.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she was only 60, and when we got the autopsy, they said that
Your mom was only 60?
too many pills and drink the whiskey.
Oh, yeah, when you mix
I
those
see.
pills in, that's
Right,
a different
that's
story.
right, okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't natural
The next
causes,
day was the Browns game, and
well, the Browns game could kill anyone at any
the
time.
bedroom, and she passed.
Your mom passed away watching a Browns game?
No.
Oh.
Probably, they said, about 6 hours before that, she passed away.
Oh, so she didn't suffer.
Yeah.
She couldn't
She
even
had a
bear
big
to watch the
smile on
game.
her face.
Yeah.
She had a big smile.
But yeah, all that whiskey and pills.
Her leg
yeah.
was out like she was petting a cat, and she had her arm on her ashtray table. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, I do.
She had her heart on the side. I mean, her
sleeve.
Smile. Yeah.
Well, you did what
God
you
bless
could
her.
for as long as
Yeah.
you could, right, Ron?
Yes, and I want to see her in heaven, and I don't want her to punish me for it.
Punish you how?
Is she haunting
From
you?
beyond the grave?
No.
Have you been burying the lead here? Is your mom haunting you this whole time?
Her in feelings because she's not around now.
Right. But how would she punish you?
No, I'm just saying when I go to heaven, I don't want her to say that was my fault.
When you go to heaven.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
She's gonna tell God on you.
What if it doesn't exist? What if you're scot-free?
Yeah,
Is
good
phone
answer.
call part of the punishment?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill, please, how dare you? The man's still in mourning. Listen, Ron, you did what you could for as long as you could, right?
Yes.
You can be proud of that.
Yeah, I love Slavic Village. My stroke. Slavic Village. I've been here all my life.
It's a holiday weekend, Ron. Go out and get some tail, buddy.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yes, it's Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yes.
You've done your memorial part. Now go do your weekend part.
Yeah.
All right. Godspeed, Ron.
Okay.
All right. There's Ron, who is...
Yeah, thanks for... Yeah, Ron.
Now I want a beer.
He's mourning his mom. He wants to make sure that when he gets to heaven, that she doesn't point the finger at him.
I'm mourning the last 10 minutes of
It seems...
the
Bill,
show.
how dare you? How dare
You're
you?
so-
He's a man in pain. How dare you? Please. Bill, how dare you? He calls us.
I'm just saying.
He's looking to...
This is not a therapy session.
Really?
No!
Bill, please.
At least
you
mine
know-
is funded
you know
to everybody.
better than that.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, listen, it's... what are you going to do?
Maybe we're the only people he's been able to talk to about this, you know?
Well, then hopefully there was some catharsis for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully that there was, I'm not kidding. Get out there and do your weekend, man.
Live your bliss.
Live your truth. Whatever that is. His truth is he probably thinks part of his mom's haunting him. Obviously, that's not the case. Your mom's not haunting you. I didn't have the heart to tell him that heaven is a construct of the mind because it wasn't the right time, you know? That's something
Well, he paused anyway. He was
That's
like,
something
whatever.
you got to tell somebody when they're a child, because once those ideas are baked into the brain, they're really hard to deprogram.
I heard heaven's a place on earth.
I remember who said that, too.
Who was that?
The leggy and vivacious Belinda Carlisle.
Yes.
Who was a Coke monkey to beat all Coke monkeys,
Oh,
by
yeah?
the way. You know that?
I did not know that.
She said she was surprised she had a nose. She did so much Coke back in the day. Yeah, Belinda Carlisle. She just hoovered that Colombian booger sugar for as long as she possibly could.
Whatever works.
Know what she was doing on that vacation now. No wonder they were so excited to sing that song.
Whatever it takes, really.
Yeah. Alan, was that Ron's final phone call?
I hope not.
I don't know. See, a lot of people wanted him to talk to the devil, but I wanted to know where the guy was coming from.
Ooh, the devil would have been.
No, because he wouldn't have been able. He was barely listening to us in the first place.
Right.
He kind of
Yeah.
wanted to get some things
needed a
off his.
vent.
Right. She's dead. Get over it. Get naked and throw some potato salad. All right. There you go.
Specific.
That is very specific.
Very starchy, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, I hate
starches.
starchy advice, frankly. I've got some sperm news. That'll cheer us up, right?
Hey!
All right.
Sweet.
Fantastic. We haven't done sperm news in a long time. Morgan Freeman is having his Me Too moment.
Oh, no.
No fewer than 8 women have come forward to accuse more. Well, this is the guy who was banging his step-granddaughter, wasn't he?
He's had some creepy moments out there.
There's been something going on for a while.
Oh, man.
Women have come forward to accuse Morgan Freeman of inappropriate behavior and harassment.
He was so appropriate with me, that Morgan Freeman.
He was too appropriate.
I want to hear one guy. I want to hear a group of women complain that a really hot celebrity never once hit on them.
Yeah.
Well, that was the whole meme with Tom Hanks that a group of women alleges Tom Hanks was so nice.
Yeah, right. It's hashtag not me.
Yeah.
A young production assistant thought she had landed the job of her dreams when a mere 3 years ago, she started working on the movie Going in Style, which is one of those old guy bank heist movies.
Mhm.
So it's like Michael Douglas,
I think
Morgan
I saw
Freeman.
that.
Okay. She said the job devolved into months of harassment from Morgan Freeman. Yeah, but here's the silver lining. If you have to be sexually harassed by someone, wouldn't you want it to be somebody with that golden voice? Wouldn't you want those pipes to be in your ear going, take that off?
It could be creepier.
What kind of panties are you wearing?
Yeah, that's right. She said he kept trying to lift up my skirt and ask if I was wearing underwear. I think these old guys don't realize that you can't use the old guy excuse anymore.
Yeah.
Especially if you're famous. And then other women came forward, said he was doing the same thing on that movie Now You See Me. Women have said that he did stuff going back to the Shawshank days. I hope he didn't do anything on March of the Penguins.
Or 7.
That would be unseemly. Yeah.
Maybe he did have the upper hand.
Morgan Freeman has the upper hand. Yeah, so anyway, so the people have come forward and said Morgan Freeman.
That's a buzzkill.
Yeah,
but I'm not
I'm
shocked by that
surprised.
one at
I didn't know about the
all.
banging step-granddaughter, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It was alleged for a while, but then I think it was kind of like an open secret that was not, That is, the guy's a horny old turd.
Some of them are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably most of them.
They're taking away all my favorite actors, though. It sucks. Kevin Spacey. I can't watch his movies with the same lens, you know?
I mean, from 7, you got two
Two
lead actors.
creeps,
Yeah.
one movie.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, watch out.
You'd be
No,
good,
Brad Pitt is a
Pitt,
famously nice guy. Brad Pitt, Clooney, all those guys.
Who knows? Maybe Gwyneth Paltrow was doing things she shouldn't have been.
I think basically the entire cast of Ocean's 11 is probably okay. Across the board, you know? Even that, no, I guess not. Casey Affleck was in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be
That dude.
Yeah, he's a
Which
pisser.
you really would have thought that would have been Scott Conn.
Maybe he learned from his dad, though,
Yeah.
you know, or Carl Reiner.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Ooh, the woman says Carl Reiner fingered me. You don't know what you know. There is a Tinder for threesomes. For those of you who
Blender?
are what?
Blender?
This one's called Field. F-E-E-L-D. As in play the, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, there's
Did
an
you
app.
field that?
The ultimate hookup app is called Field. And it's for people looking for threesomes. So I'm sure it's mostly chicks that are on there. Unlike other apps, Field lets you take on an alter ego.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
nobody's using fake names on the
that's-
other apps.
Yeah.
Right. And then you list what you want to do.
Well, gay dudes don't need that app.
What's that?
Gay dudes don't need
Well,
that.
then it's not for you.
Then it's not for you, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They don't need an app. It's just Wednesday. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's just a regular day for a threesome.
Meet Monday.
And frankly, you know, when any advertisements for dating apps, they always have the most beautiful people you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you that's not the bulk, and I'm using bulk literally, of the people you run into on a threesome app.
Especially those farmers-only commercials.
Yeah.
I'm like, we know what's actually on that app versus who's in the commercial.
Yeah, it's not some chick in Daisy Dukes chewing on a piece of
Yeah.
wheat. You know?
I'm just a country girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pajamas at Walmart.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Who's going to break me out of the fields? So Field is the threesome app. Get on there and check it out for yourself. Why not?
I would like to check it out, though.
Check out Field.
Weren't you being courted by a couple at one point?
Yeah.
Trying to threesome you?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't try.
It worked out?
Yeah, we did some things.
I didn't know that.
I don't think I did either. I thought they dropped you like a hot
I
potato.
thought you had like a taco night and that was it.
No, the thing is...
Well, that's what he called it.
They wanted me to be their third.
Burrito night, Alan.
They wanted me to be their third instead of just like a threesome. Like
No, there was a guy. It was a hetero couple, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, it was two guys.
This was
two dudes were a couple.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a guy and a girl.
And they propositioned him.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I'm all for a jump off. Like I go do my thing, put my pants up and leave. But like they were like, you can just like stay here and chill and we'll date. I was like, oh, I don't want to date you two. Like this is fun. I'll be like the caboose or something. But no, I don't want to date you two.
Caboose.
He'll be the caboose.
I don't want to date.
He'll be the front person in the human centipede.
Oh, God.
Like I want to have like.
I mean, that is the best spot.
Oh, of course.
If you're in a human centipede, you want to be
the very front.
the first draft pick.
That's right.
Well, I like the caboose. I get the view of everything. I get to see everything, but none of the pain. But still, no. So I didn't want to date a married couple. That's no fun for me. I mean, I get all the perks, but you know.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be fun for you? You get all of the perks.
I get it, but like I don't want to be the third. Like I would want to be. I don't know.
He's too selfish to be a third.
Well, you know, in a threesome, you're all technically the first, the second, and the third.
But they're already established. They've known each other long enough.
He doesn't want to be odd man out.
If he's the unicorn that they're bringing in, then he's not going to have the same level as the rest of them because they're going to. I mean, they're living together, having a life, and then they just call the bullpen and be like,
but when you're all greased up and in the same room, you're you're only living in that moment. So.
Yes, that's when we're doing it. That's why I said I was cool with that. But like, after 4 months, like they're not gonna think I'm hot anymore, and they're gonna be like, let's find another one.
And he still won't.
That's the best part.
He wouldn't have a date to a wedding or anything like that.
And then I'm all like broken in by then, and then I get attacked.
Pancake always needs a +2.
All right, he starts to catch feelings and syphilis.
My boyfriends are coming.
All right.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
We got those David Cross tickets for you when we return. He is starting his Oh Come On tour. He was on Colbert the other night talking about it. He'll come to the Agora on July the 29th. AgoraCleveland.com for the info. We'll hand those off coming back. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. Roverfest X. Melting.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Sign in the DMs. I'm Bill Squire.
And I'm Pound Cake.
Did you watch the royal wedding at all?
I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. I don't get up at 6 a.m. like for breakfast, so I'm not going to get up at 6 a.m. for a royal wedding.
Did you watch any recap of it or anything?
I watched the full stream on YouTube, but that was like afterwards. Like I can.
Oh, so you didn't watch it live, but you ended up going back and watching it.
Yeah, I did. I had a snack and I was just like, you know what? I'll pop it in because it's just so romantic. Like it's just like.
Is it though?
You can do anything. She's one of us. She's from California. Like she used to tour the Buckingham Palace. Like
what's her face did this all that like years ago, right? The Princess Diaries girl.
Miracles happen once. Yeah, I'm just saying. But it's really true. Miracles happen once in a while if you believe. She was take pictures outside of Buckingham Palace. She never thought that one day she would be inside Buckingham Palace with the Queen.
But isn't Buckingham Palace like old and kind of gross?
Why would it be old and gross?
Because it's an old palace.
Isn't the White House built by slaves?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there either.
Well, the presidents do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just the just the way they romanticize the whole like being a princess thing. Like, yeah, it's I guess, but like that's just not anything that's ever been on my radar. And also, because who'd she get married to? William or Harry?
Harry.
I don't know.
But it's like you don't like princes and all this kingdoms and stuff. It's stuff you only hear on like HBO or fairy tales. So now it's like it's an actual princess, actual royalty, an actual bloodline that like links back to like you can trace your bloodline back to the 1800s, and now it's polluted.
I can trace mine back to the 1500s.
I'm just not 1800s, like before that, like
I know, but
the
like
family used to rule, and now they have.
But
like,
now they don't.
Black,
so it's not like who cares?
I cannot wait for this black baby. It's gonna be a ginger and black.
All
like
right,
I can't wait.
I'll give you that. That's the part that I like.
Thousands of years of pure blood, and now they're like, you got a girl from Crenshaw. From Crenshaw.
So, this is the. I guess all right. I hadn't thought about that aspect. I
It's
like
big
that.
for us.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
This is the
Wakanda.
All right. Is this bigger than Black President? Is Black Princess bigger than Black President?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, because
it's because of how old.
How
far it
old?
goes
Because
back.
we've only been around for a few hundred years.
Yeah.
America's only been around for a few hundred years, and
England's been around for much longer.
yeah, and it's not. It's based off of a bloodline. I mean, we are known on racism, and like you wipe out the Indians and you call it laying your own, like whatever. So black people weren't even like the first to be. At least black people existed. We weren't wiped out. So.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. I'm gonna actually agree with you that Black Princess bigger than Black President.
It is because he
more
only had,
unexpected too.
He only had 8 years. This lives on forever. We have descendants now. Now our descendants, royalty from now on. Like it might be the
Hey,
first.
she's gotta get pregnant first because things could happen. She's gotta get pregnant.
She's gotta get pregnant. It's with the royal. Like it's bound to happen. She was born to do this. She was born to be the Black Princess.
That's.
You ever
She's
seen
like
Princess and the
35.
Frog?
No, I never saw that one. But I mean, good for her. I'm happy for her. I just think like it's funny how worked up people get over it, and
Well,
not as much the people that like it. It's the people that don't like it and get like wound up. I never understand that when people are like, oh, I hate this. I hate how people are celebrating this thing, and then they go, but they know every aspect of it. I'm like, so do you really hate it, or are you just trying to mask your love of it through hate?
I didn't watch the first one. I didn't watch the first royal wedding, like, cause neither, like Pippa or not Pippa. That's the sister. Kate, she's beautiful, but Harry was or William was not attractive, and like Harry was always the hot one, the young one, the young gun. The nude pictures of him on the internet playing, like he was always like the frat boy or the military man.
I don't know if I'd say either of them are very attractive.
They're good looking. Well, Harry's good looking.
Is he?
He was when he was younger. He's a little older now, but
I still don't think he's like traditionally good looking. It's good that they got some diversity into that bloodline because things were getting a little mucked up. They needed to really freshen that bloodline up.
Well, they did in a great way. So like now I'm just like, ooh, like what's it gonna be like now? So when it's related, when things like this are relatable to you, you watch. And I wasn't getting up early for it, but I was like, I know what happened, and I'm excited for it.
So what do they name that first baby? If it's a boy, what's the name? Do you think they stick with traditional names, or do they go straight Crenshaw with it?
It's gonna be like Harold or something, because they always name like some boring names like George.
Yeah. Well, it's like family names, so.
Yeah, so it's gonna stick with tradition.
It'll probably be Harry. Yeah. Is Harry Harold? Is he a Herald?
No, I think it is Harry something. He has a really long name, like a royal name. But
can they sneak in one black name?
Jaheim.
Yeah, throw like a
Raul.
A Deshaun in there somewhere.
A Deshaun.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like I just know that for me, I'm never gonna fault somebody for having a big wedding because I want to have a spectacle. I want the fireworks. Like when I walk down the aisle, I want birds to like fly out like doves. Because finally I'm able to get married now. And then I actually found somebody to love me. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a spectacle. I'm inviting everybody
fun with that. We gotta go. Thanks for watching, guys. So you were at work today, but Alan and I got to go and try out the new beer.
Oh yeah, but I'm actually glad I didn't taste it yet. I want the surprise because we
didn't get the finished product. We had what's called a fermenter pull. So it's not quite there yet, and it doesn't have carbonation, but it was really cool and it's pretty good.
So at what stage did you taste it? Like what still needs to be added?
It's gotta stay like in the jug or whatever, the barrel, for a couple more days.
Describing it so well.
Yeah, I know, right? I know my stuff. I know my beers. And it is an ale, by the way. It's called Unmitigated Ale. It's a rice ale. I said it was a lager. It's not a lager. It is a rice ale, so people can calm their tits.
I wish we have a can. Like, I wish we could get our own can.
That would be amazing. But
I know. We're asking too much. It was already enough to get our own beer. But yeah.
But it's really good. It's like a very drinkable but flavorful beer. Like, it's not like drinking a Bud Light. Like, it tastes good from what I had, and it's going to get a little bit more, like, hoppy as it ages. And
did you taste it and we were like, the unmitigated gall of this ale?
It was really good. Like, I chugged it. Like, it was easy to drink.
I'm excited now, so I get first dibs when we do get them in here, or when we are at the comedy show.
Yeah.
So thanks to Great Lakes. By the way, I was waiting till we're on air to see this, to say this. I like the floral pattern in your shirt. What are those little leaves?
I don't know. It's a shirt from Target, and just just trying to step up my game a little bit lately. Just trying to get a little nicer dressed in and stuff. But mostly it's because it was cold today. So
it was.
I went outside and I was just wearing a t-shirt and I'm like, what the hell?
I was like,
it's May 11th and I'm cold and it's like coat jacket weather.
It's gonna
garbage.
Be May. Yeah.
But here's what I want to talk about. What are those people that like know beer and stuff like that? What would you say is your one specialty? Like, what can you talk about and get like nerd deep on it, the way that some people get with like beer? Not dick pics, please.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say the pics, but
right. Like something.
My one nerdy detail. I have to think about it. You go first.
Okay, mine is definitely comedy because I have lived stand-up comedy for the past. I've been doing 14 years now. I've been to a billion shows. I listen to podcasts about it. I go to shows all the time. I watch comedy specials at least once a week or so. And it's just one of those things that I love talking about the art of it. I love when I'm backstage with another comic and we get to shoot the shrimp about things that, are pet peeves, the things that we love, like working on a bit, sculpting, material, all that stuff. Like that is where I go and get real nerdy real fast. And I know because of girlfriends and my ex-wife, like when I get into those conversations, they just like roll their eyes and be like, oh my God, he's going to do his comedy dissertation right now with this. But the other comics are just as into it. Like that's like a bonding moment when you get into like deep comedy talk.
I think mine would probably be, and this may be cliche, and after I say this, people are probably going to roll their eyes, but like pop culture, like celebrity culture, I am a big vault of useless information. What you guys would claim is useless. I mean, we do a rock show on a rock station.
We're on a rock station, but we talk about pop culture a lot.
I know, but a lot of things that Alan's not really interested in, and that's fine. But
I actually have good things to say.
And I'm just
sewer repairs between Addington Boulevard and Center Ridge Road. I'm John Crawford in the traffic center.
This report is brought to you by Discount Tire.
This Friday and Saturday, visit your neighborhood Discount Tire for great Memorial Day deals. Get up to $300 in rebates on select tire and wheel packages purchased with Discount Tire credit. Discount Tire, where America saves on tires.
Alexa, play WMMS on iHeartRadio.
Getting your 100.7 WMMS from iHeartRadio.
Wherever you are, so are we. Cleveland's rock station 100.7 WMMS.
It's time to give stuff away. Time to give stuff away.
All right, comedian David Cross is back on the road. He's doing his Oh Come On tour. Gets him to the Agora on Sunday, July the 29th. If you want to go to agoracleveland.com, all the info on the show is there. These tickets for you if you're a caller number 14. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
I met Alan. Did you? I gave him marijuana.
Oh, great. The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
If you listen to the show on iHeartRadio from out of state, let me know where you are. Put you on the map. Brian is a brand new bureau chief in Hoboken. Listening from Jersey. Charity is in Parachute, Colorado. Justin's in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Becky's down in Austin, Texas. Tomorrow night, we will kick off the first of 2 nights, the Alan Cox Show Comedy Tour, the 9th annual. We'll do the first show at the House of Blues downtown tomorrow night. And then Saturday, we will get to the Kent Stage. Doors at 7, show at 8 both nights. Bill Squire, Cody Cooper, Jasmine Carter, Mike Paramore, Mary Santora, Pound Cake, and Erica will be there. I will be your host. Cody Cooper, Jasmine Carter are here now. Hello.
Hi.
Salt and pepper's here.
Literally, I'm more paprika.
Did you have to ride over with him?
No, I rode by myself.
Oh, thank God. Thank
Good
the
choice.
mighty Christ.
Good
That's
choice.
good choice for you. Now listen, it's for both of you, for both Cody Cooper and Jasmine Carter, who are fine comedians in their own right, but the first year on the Alan Cox Show comedy tour. And I've been waiting. I've been watching you, and I've been watching you. I'm like, one of these years, they're going to be on.
Alan's been stalking you.
I've been watching.
Yes.
I follow Jasmine. She's very funny on Instagram.
Thank you.
She has like 85,000 people who watch her stuff on Instagram.
Damn.
It's 83.7.
Sorry.
Well, because you're not counting.
83,000, yeah.
But you did bring it down, so it was somewhat humble of you to be like,
Yeah.
hey, it's not 85, it's 83.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Still a good humble brag, though, when you have to bring it down a few. But you do a lot of video stuff on there, and yeah, it's funny.
And
Yeah,
Cody has
thank
at
you.
least 83 people.
I'm pretty funny on Instagram.
How many people on Instagram, Cody?
Last I checked, 100.30.
100.30. So you've really dug down into your metrics then.
Scientific notation.
Okay, good. So Cody are you married yet or no? Last time you were here, I think we were talking about you had gotten engaged, or are you married yet or no?
Not yet, no.
And this is still in the works? Nothing's fallen through?
Did anything
The
weird happen
scales
this
haven't
week?
fallen from her eyes or anything?
Oh yeah, something happened this week. No, we're getting married June 16th. Yeah, I think.
Isn't that Juneteenth?
Is that?
Is June? You know Juneteenth, Pound Cake? Is June 16th? No, it doesn't matter. They probably don't do that here. But
Juneteenth, no, they do it.
in Cleveland?
It's on June 10th, though.
10th.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
You're losing your audience.
So what happened? Well, I'm losing you.
It's a black holiday.
Don't worry about it.
It's a tuba thing, player. All right?
Oh,
What?
wow.
Now I don't know.
I watch Atlanta. I know what it is.
Now you're losing me.
Sassafras over there.
Right. Okay, so June 16th, you're getting married.
Yeah.
Yep. You're going to be instant stepdad, from what I recall.
I'm pretty much full-blown stepdad at this point.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You know.
And the kids like you?
They did until earlier this week.
What happened
Yeah.
earlier this week? This would be the time we should talk about this.
I went to support my youngest at his talent show.
How old is he?
He's 11.
Okay.
And he told jokes with his friends that he did not consult me about whatsoever.
Did he rip off your whole act? Is that what you're trying
No,
to
he went to Google, which is even more disappointing. I would have rather him ripped me off. But yeah, so then me and his...
What did he Google?
Jokes.
He just Googled jokes.
Yeah, him and his friends told like street
bazooka
jokes.
joke. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
And
if you
but
Google,
he's 11, so like that's not the end of the world.
If you Google jokes, you will get funny jokes. Will come up on Google.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, well, yeah, it's all right. But if you have a stand-up comedian that you live with, it's kind of insulting, I think.
But does he know that that's what
I'm
you
hurt.
do, or does he think it's a,
Oh, he knows.
You've run everyone who does this has run into adults who think it's a hobby rather than an actual job. Maybe he falls into
It
that
isn't?
category. No, of course not. It's a calling, Cody Cooper.
It's a calling.
It's a calling.
It's an art form.
Some people get that calling to go into the clergy. Some people get that calling to go into insurance sales. I'm sure.
Really?
Actuarial tables.
Pander,
Right.
pander.
Insurance?
Why not?
I don't think so.
And some people get the call to be performers and comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this kid goes, I'm going to Google, not going to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You took that as a sign of disrespect, or you just thought it didn't occur to
Absolutely.
him?
What?
Okay. Did you give him a tongue lashing? Did you give him a talking to?
Oh yeah, I'm very passive aggressive. That's my parenting style.
Yeah.
Just shame them, and then he's always like, "I get it. You don't gotta make me sad."
Aww.
He does that all the time. Yeah.
No, you do have to make him sad. That's part of parenting.
Yeah, I strike him down. I don't yell. I don't get physical, but I will shame you. Very hard.
But you went to the talent show.
I did. Yeah.
Okay. And do you recall one of the jokes? Did he get a laugh, or was it like parents' pity laughs?
It made me upset because like it was all of the elementary kids, and they were just killing it.
Okay.
With them. Like, I almost wanted to push him out of the way and be like, "This crowd's hot. Let me get in here."
Yeah, but you realize what you do would not have gone over with that crowd. Like, that's not a crowd that's gonna. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But still.
But it would have because
you're just jealous.
Because some of it would have been jokes about him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but and that's not even what I was alluding to.
Yeah, I know it's not what you were alluding to. Bill wants me to tell a secret.
Well, okay. This is the time to do it.
Is it a secret if you post it on Facebook?
This is right.
I didn't post it on Facebook, did I?
Did I?
Oh, didn't you?
Maybe I did. Yeah, somewhere. Anyway, yeah, we thought we had enough time.
Now who's losing the audience, Cody Cooper?
We thought we had enough time between getting home from the talent show and him getting home from the talent show to do some things, and we didn't.
And, he walked in. You mean that hasn't happened yet? There's two small kids, and they haven't walked in on you and their mom.
I feel like every time you come here, you
Getting
give us
down.
some story about how he's depressed that you walked in on him, or that he walked in on you, or he heard you guys.
Yeah, so it's been like he's thought it before, and we've denied, and like made up excuses, and so we've held him at bay, but there's no.
At 11, I was doing things. Like, you need to have him come to the realization.
What things were you doing at 11, Cody?
At 11, I was
couldn't even grow a mustache. What are you talking about?
Bloomer.
Early bloomer.
I was.
How so?
I love the looks Jasmine's giving you.
I'm like, what's happening
That's
at 11?
fine. I broke out the knee pads in 7th grade. I was 11.
Jesus.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay. But yes.
Dang.
You know my story, Erica.
He's trying to say that he played soccer.
Well, I know
Don't get your mind out of
Those are shin guards.
I was a very small child, so when I played soccer, I had pads on every part of my body. I had
laid
pit.
carpet under the table.
That's a little different.
Oh, wow. Who's losing the audience now?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, Jasmine, you have a lot of Instagram followers.
Yeah.
When was the first time you walked in on your parents having sex,
I've
Jasmine
never
Carter?
walked in.
Beautiful.
Ever.
But you know that they did it because you're here.
Yep.
Yeah?
That's how you get here.
I know. So what's your story? Tell people your story.
Of how I got here? Well,
just
when a
how
man
you
loves a woman.
Started doing stand-up and the whole thing.
I started with the Instagram video, well, Vine first, and then I was like, hey, this is going well. Maybe I should branch out. And then I got my little heart broken, and I'm like, well, if I bomb on stage, it's not going to hurt worse than this right here. And then I went on stage, and I just never stopped.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I bombed. I don't remember it.
So so you got going on Vine.
Yeah, Vine and then Instagram.
6-second Bonnet Chronicles.
Yeah, not Bonnet Chronicles.
I know.
More so dancing, not twerking, but dancing.
There was such an art to that Vine, like just timing everything.
Because it was
out right.
6 seconds?
6 seconds. It was hard.
Yeah.
That's why I went to Instagram, because it was 15, and then eventually they got to a minute, and I was like,
Oh.
"Whoa, Nelly!"
It's like Star Wars.
I love the production that goes into your. Because you play like all the characters.
All the characters.
I
yeah.
love when you play all the characters. Like
Thank
you
you.
got this whole like Eddie Murphy thing going.
Oh,
where
nice.
You're,
That's nice.
You're the dude. You're the girl.
The
you're
grandma.
the mom. You're the grandma.
Yeah.
You're everyone in it, and
I
it's
play
very
everybody.
very funny.
Thank you.
And I like the idea of you shooting those things by yourself.
All by myself.
Getting and how much you love putting a beard on yourself.
I
and
love
everything.
it. It's a whole routine. I play my music,
Mm-hmm.
and I lip sync, and I put the eyeshadow on my beard, make a whole chin strap goatee thing.
You got like a boy band thing going on.
Yeah, like
when
a
you
Rick
do that.
Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you determine when you're going to do a video? How do you determine if you're going to be a guy or if you're going to get one of your guy friends to be in it? And just jump cut from yourself as the guy to the girl. I just like the thought process that goes behind that.
I only use people when I feel it's absolutely necessary.
When she needs a white person.
That too.
I was just about to say.
Well, you know,
Are these two on your white people list?
they have
we're
been
not
on my
even-
white people
Yeah.
list. They have. We've done stuff together, but I had to cancel it for
Yeah,
a
we
whole
have.
another reason. But yeah, if I really need, no one can play white, so I get them for them. But
I did enjoy your video that you made for If Slavery Was a Choice. I howled.
yes, that was funny. It just comes to my head, and then if I feel that someone would be better placed, and then I'll do it. But if not, I'll play them all by myself.
But it'll take a long time to do.
Yeah, it takes a longer to do it by myself, but
Right.
then again, it's like how many times can you really depend on somebody? You can only really depend on yourself in your own time, so you do it yourself.
Right.
So
Did we stop talking about Instagram videos along the way?
No,
there?
no,
Because
no.
That got deep and heavy. Like you can only depend on yourself. That's the
true.
only thing that matters right there. You gotta believe in yourself.
You'll
Yeah.
eyeliner a beard, but you won't go white face.
It's not easy to do. Eddie Murphy tried it.
I have a video.
Yes, you do.
I have one.
I've never seen it.
It was a makeup test for whiteface.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. It's a political statement.
As
You
they
get
should be
political?
most of the.
Only
You
a
do?
few times.
Yeah.
Only a few times in my day.
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit. Not
Yeah.
really. I'm young. I don't really. Whatever.
How old are you?
22.
22.
I'll be 23 next June
Wow.
4th.
Okay.
June 4th.
Well, happy birthday.
God, I feel old.
Well, you're
so
30.
old.
She makes pound cake feel old.
Ramon thought I was 26.
Who?
Ramon Rivas.
He's older than
He
26.
thought I was 26.
Oh, he thought you were 26.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, wow, that's
Now,
insulting.
did that make you upset?
No, because a lot of people, it's either they think I'm super young or super older. than
Why
what
do
I
they
am.
think that you're super older?
Based off conversations. I can keep a conversation,
Okay.
and I don't do young people stuff.
You don't do young people
Not
stuff.
really.
Now, what? That means that you're not frivolous about your life. Is that what you mean? Like you take
Yeah.
things seriously?
Sometimes.
Are you?
But I'm not like out clubbing and blah, blah, but whatever young people do and saying dumb stuff out my mouth.
Thotting and bopping in the club. Like pancake.
Thotting and bopping.
Is that by design, or is that because you just that doesn't resonate with
It
you?
just doesn't resonate.
So what do? You're at home. You're dressing up like your grandma.
Yeah, I'm
and
dressing
shooting
up
videos.
like an old lady. And,
Right.
shooting videos and hanging out with those guys and people like them
Yeah.
and chilling.
She once tackled me.
I
in a
did
yard.
tackle them. Did it hurt?
It was a big day for you, I
Look at me.
imagine.
Look at me. Of course, it didn't hurt.
You're a man of
He's
steel.
significantly, he's significantly larger than me for the viewers at home and in the car.
So does this go back to? Have you always been like that? Like when you were a little kid, you're like, this kindergarten stuff is not for me.
No.
Like some people just have like an older brain. Like when I was a kid, I was like the Alex P. Keaton type. Like I didn't get into the kid stuff, but I've gone like the other way. Like I've reverted, I think, as I've gotten older.
But yeah, you didn't drink till you were what, 25?
26.
Oh, 26.
So but even that aside, like I just never got into stuff that like my peers did.
I was really like shy and lame. So I had no choice, like in school, to be by myself for a really
Aw.
long time. So I would just be by myself.
So it wasn't by design. It was just like
Now it's by design because
Yeah.
people
you're getting,
like me now.
You're getting back at them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm-
revenge.
It just I don't.
Do you
see
think
the
that
point.
added to you doing the character thing because you had that time alone? You're just like,
Probably.
I'll be my own friend.
I used
I'll
to-
be my own grandma.
I used to watch In Living Color a lot and Mad TV growing up, and a lot of Martin and stuff. Just so I guess subconsciously it just stayed
Yeah.
in there. But I started getting into the characters because I would try to get people to do videos with me, and they never wanted to. So I was like, well, I'm doing it myself.
Right.
And
Screw
then
all y'all.
It stuck.
Jasmine Carter and Cody Cooper are two of the comics you'll see tomorrow night and Saturday for the 9th annual Alan Cox Show Comedy Tour. All of the information, you can go to alancoxshow.com. You can use the keyword comedy. What are you on Instagram? Underscore Jazz?
Underscore JASMYN.
JASMYN. What are you, Cody Cooper? We'll get you up to 200 by the end of the show.
The Cody Cooper. Just the Cody Cooper.
The Cody Cooper.
Yeah.
That's your passive-aggressive way of
Cody
telling
Cooper.
people.
He's the Cody Cooper.
All right.
I take videos of myself while I'm pooing.
On that note, I've got to give away some money here very quickly, so hold that thought.
Your shot at $1,000. Now, text the keyword cash to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's cash to 200-200. Good luck from WMMS.
And I'm very specific when I set up the comedy tour every year because I want funny people who represent a variety of perspectives and you could not get more two extremes in thought than Jasmine Carter, who does a lot of video and a lot of material that can sometimes have some social resonance, right? Just things that are, and Cody Cooper, who will take video of himself pooping. And I like all of them. I like both of them.
It's going to be a great show.
There should be more Cody pooping videos.
Yes, please do.
Please.
I'll shout you out.
How are you going to get to 83,000 with you just standing around?
Cody's also taking video of me pooping.
What if I
remember
mind.
the?
What scenario is that?
That was at the parade for the Cavs.
Because
so you guys entered
2 years
a
ago?
bathroom together, or
We entered the bathroom. I went to a stall. He got under and
Oh.
filmed me.
That's gay. That's real gay.
I mean, that's certainly.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this about
That's
Cody. He does
gross.
gay stuff.
No. This was revenge because when I was at the
that's
funny
gay.
stop with him, I was sitting there
Revenge.
trying to deuce before my set, so I didn't deuce my pants on stage. And so and then I just saw a camera come over, and I was like, oh no, I know what this is. And so he just posted a picture of me pooping.
And
so
I was able to go over, whereas he had to go under.
Yeah, well, it's a height thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I love how clean
reminding
Cody
you.
is.
You
being.
guys need new hobbies, really.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't say it's my hobby.
His hobby. I was going to say, does it rise to that level? We need to have a talk if it does. I'm going to start waiting until I go home to take care of business. Hey, Cody, what do you call an alligator detective?
Don't make me do this.
An investigator.
That would kill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is one. Alan, knock knock.
Hey, who's there?
Nobody.
Nobody who?
Great bit for the radio.
That's right. Oh, boy. You know why the Scarecrow won an award, Cody?
Why did it?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
That actually is good.
I almost booed you.
Did your kid at least have a rim shot with him or anything? Did he have like a little sound effect? Or how long was his set, by the way?
Like when he caught us, or
No. He won talent show.
No, so like it was 3.
He has new jokes for that.
Yeah, it was him and his 2 other buddies, and then he had a girl with a violin, and whenever she liked a joke, she would play like a high note.
Okay,
She did it,
a little trill when she liked it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Who was headlining this show?
Talent show?
It was a 3-man show. Yeah. One of them was wearing a chicken outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
He came up to me and he's like, "I gotta find a funny shirt," and I was like, "Hey man, one of the first rules of comedy: you never wear a shirt funnier than you." That's one of the things I learned early on.
Oh, wow.
Never wear a shirt funnier than you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of everyone's career, that's any shirt.
I never knew
Right.
that. Didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
You learned something.
You come in here not thinking you're going to learn anything from the Cody Cooper.
The Cody Cooper.
Yeah.
You know? Hanging with Mr. Cooper,
Not to
as it
be
were.
confused with any other Cody Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
The original.
Are you a junior or you're just a regular?
He didn't even have a dad.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
He didn't have a dad.
Way to bring that up.
You can still be a junior without a dad.
Oh, can I? Junior what? Robin? My mom? Is that what you call me, a lady? I'm gonna beat you up.
Robin's a great
Can we
name.
go to commercial?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're all done here. Are you from here, Jasmine?
Yeah, I'm from Maple Heights.
What do you mean
Okay.
from here?
I'm from Wakanda, actually.
You know, Northeast Ohio. Those kinds of places. Maple Heights, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Maple Heights.
All right. Well, congratulations. We helped, what was that show back in...
Extreme Home Makeover.
Extreme Home Makeover.
Oh, you guys
We
did
were
that?
part of
Yeah.
that shoot.
Wow.
We didn't lift a finger on building the house. We were just extras.
We did
in
it
the
with
surprise.
Exhibit and Ty Pennington.
Oh, wow, that's so
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It was the whole city shut down and was so excited
I
for
think
that.
the house is like they don't even live there anymore or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
know the guy.
I forgot about
I
that.
know one of the guys.
It was a long time ago.
You know how they
It's a
say,
long
like,
time
move
ago.
that bus? Like, we were the bus.
Oh, so move those people.
Yeah, we were on the bus.
We're on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I asked them to give me the alarm codes right after, but they wouldn't do it. Well, I'm very happy that you guys are on the show this year, and thanks for coming by today. And
Thank you.
Congratulations on your 83,000 Instagram followers.
I'm going to have to, like, check out some of these videos.
I got to start
great.
playing my own grandparents all the time. Alan, what are you doing in there? They're all dead, so
You gotta
that'll be
start,
even
throwing stuff at yourself.
more terrifying.
Giving
Yeah.
yourself concussions.
Throwing myself?
You gave
Throwing
yourself a
stuff at
concussion?
yourself. No, I throw heavy. Sometimes it's heavy. I'm like, yeah, I can't throw that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take that under advisement. I'll start throwing things at
Yeah.
myself.
Paper plates, you know.
All right, whatever. Well, listen. Thanks, guys. You'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, listen, I'm going to break. I'm going to have, we're going to do, our impromptu Cavs rally song contest when we get back. They are back here tomorrow night for Game 6. They lost last night in Boston. Game 6 is tomorrow night here at the Q at 8:30. That's your tip time. So we got a pair of tickets for you to get to that game. So think about a song you want to sing for us, and it could get you over to the Q tomorrow night. 35192 if you want to text. If you want to get the jump on the contest, 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Hello. Greetings and salutations. And a laurel and a Yanny to you. And you and you. My name is Alan Cox. Thanks for showing up. Welcome. Say hi to Bill Squire, who's here too.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Creepy hugs.
Pound Cake is back behind the glass. Say hello to him.
Happy Hump Day, white people.
It is a hump day, isn't it?
It is.
And sitting in today for Erica Lauren is Erica Lauren.
I've been waiting a really long time to say pageant wave, everybody.
Congratulations. Hey. She's back.
The conquering hero.
She's.
I don't know what that is.
What did you conquer?
Oh.
You're conquering.
Yeah. Conquering.
Yeah. Well, welcome back.
Thank you so
We've
much.
got a lot to. Nothing has happened since you've been gone, so don't worry about it. Not a single thing transpired. I'm sure it was the same for you.
Not nothing, really.
We had. We weren't really able to discuss it for legal reasons, but what we did, and Bill and I thought this would be really funny, we concocted this hoax that Erica was out dealing with some health stuff. She's been in Costa Rica for the past 15 weeks with the Peace Corps. They say it's the toughest job you'll ever love. And now she's back. She's giving of herself to the fine Costa Ricans. She did come back with one less toe. Which is
casually.
Again, I can't
She's
talk
toe
about
up
that.
from the flow up.
She's toe up from the flow up. Yeah.
I had the baby.
Yeah. Oh, yay! Good. Yes.
The child is born. It's a girl.
Oh.
What were the other speculations? How was rehab?
Rehab was harder than I thought.
Yeah. I just watched a thing on John Oliver about rehab. Kind of a scam sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Still on like 11 steps.
Yeah.
I haven't
okay.
made it to the 12th yet.
Well, it's harder to take an extra step when you're missing a toe.
Yeah. Shopaholics Anonymous is it's very specific.
Is there a rehab for home goods?
Oh man, there should be. There should be.
So you've been out. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Again, people thought, listeners, when they'd say, "Hey, what's going on with Erica?" You know, like I said, for legal reasons, I didn't know anything because you and I literally did not talk.
No.
We didn't talk. We didn't really have. This is the first time we're talking.
Because you are technically my boss. I had
That's right.
some communication with Bill, and I had seen Pound Cake a lot, but they're more like my coworkers as opposed to my boss. So
Right.
I was not able to reach out to anyone from management or anything like that.
Yeah. So I didn't really know anything.
Yeah.
And then you called me last week.
Yeah, I got the okay to, give you a buzz and let you know what the scoop was, but yeah,
I'm sure you're tired of talking about it.
I did get you something. I got you something.
Did
okay,
you?
Don't, because
Yeah.
I was like, I was totally fine.
Yeah, well, I still got to make it entertaining for me.
Thank you so much. That is extremely sweet.
Did Bill send a car for you too, like that porn star?
No, believe it or not, I drove here, but I do have a Crip tag now, as Pound Cake likes to call it.
As in Bloods and Crips?
No, as in handicapped.
I was waiting for
30's
that.
the new 90.
I was going to say, you got to keep that blue flag in that left pocket.
That's
You're
right.
going to go the Crip route.
I was
All right.
excited when she got one because I'm like, wow, I can drop her off places now and like.
He
just
thought about
pull
how
up.
it was going to benefit him.
Of course.
Whatever.
You know him well enough to know that.
I was taking her around. I ran some errands with her, and I was like, wow, you really need one of these tags. Like, she.
I hope I hope that in your downtime you fully maximized Pound Cake's manservant abilities for you.
He did bring me dinner over on multiple occasions.
Uh-huh.
And he did take me to a doctor's appointment, which I
Right.
appreciated.
And I loved it because I was just pushing her on the wheelchair, like.
Wait, were you making the noise when you did it? Were you
Yes.
going?
No,
Yeah.
definitely not. But he did steer me into a couple of walls.
Do you want to give people the Cliff's Notes version of what's going on?
Sure. I have been diagnosed with something, they call it POTS. It's called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. What it means is that I don't tolerate sitting up or standing for long periods of time or really at all. My heart rate goes up too fast, more than a normal person's would when I'm sitting up or standing.
Right.
That causes a litany of symptoms. Bill is going to post a handy video to the website.
It's actually already posted.
Okay. If you want to know more about what's going on, that's the easiest way to explain it because it literally is in layman's terms. It's a syndrome, so it's not a disease. I'm not going to be cured. There's no one treatment that works for everyone. But I gotten to the point where I'm at least tolerating doing what I'm doing now, which is sitting here with my legs up wearing compression stockings.
Oh, are you?
So
Look at
fancy.
you. Oh,
So I told you,
man.
30's the new 90.
Right. By the way, did someone get shot on that pillow? Was that a mob hit?
No,
or what?
it's just an old pillow. I didn't want to put my feet on a new pillow.
Uh-huh. All right.
But yeah, when I did, faint at work, and that was very traumatizing. I didn't know what was going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me about a month to get the right test done to confirm this diagnosis.
I've got a clip of that day, by the way.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. That
I'm
was the
like,
last
oh,
time.
God.
That's the last time Erica was on the show.
No, it's so sad that when I logged into my computer, the copy points for that live read were still up on my desktop.
Beautiful.
I'm like, really?
Uh-huh.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Cabinets of Granite Direct for doing that, but yeah, it got pretty bleak. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm joking about it now, but it got pretty dark there for a minute because there was a period of about 2 months where I wasn't leaving my bed at all.
Right.
I was passing out a lot. So I got out of that with some medication, with the help of the Cleveland Clinic, who I cannot say enough great things about, and wonderful nurses. And I have a specialist now who is knowledgeable. He's like the guy on this topic. This is just a condition that not a lot of people know about. I don't look sick. I'm not going to look sick. Well, some people might say I look sick. But
That's good. Well, we don't want to say anything.
That's an opinion.
But,
But I'm not going to look sick. Most people with this condition are my age, 30-year-old women, and they look completely normal.
oh, that's right. You're 30.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that.
I'm feeling more like 100 these days.
I was going to
so-
say, I bet 30 sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah. So it's been a long road, but I'm telling you, the fans of this show, our listeners, truly, and I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's butt here, truly got me through this because there were days where I had zero source of joy, zero source of energy, and people were reaching out in every way they possibly could, to wish me well. And that really did push me to get working and do what I needed to do because it does require constant effort. I have to constantly be drinking water, constantly be eating salty foods to increase circulation, and constantly exercising to what I can do. So it's just...
Sounds like Pound Cake's life, except the exercise.
Yeah. It's just a complete lifestyle adjustment. I'm not going to be the same person. Pound Cake has affectionately labeled me Savage Erica because I am straight out of F's at this point.
Right.
Not one thing can bother me at all.
Sure.
No one can say anything to me that is going to remotely affect me the way what has happened in the last 3.5 months
Because it pales in
did.
comparison to everything else.
You have no idea.
Sure.
When you get to a point where you are so uncomfortable, you literally want to die. And it's morbid to say it now, but I
Now,
literally
feel free to test that theory, audience.
Yeah.
Let the trolling begin.
Have at it. Come on. Savage Erica in the building. No, but...
For our new listeners, by the way, Erica is on the show.
That's me.
Back to you.
I am a person.
Yeah.
So that... I got to a very dark place. It took me a lot of effort in finding the right doctor, and it took me 3 months to get into the specialist.
Right.
So I know a lot of people may think, well, why did it take so long? Really, every day I was doing anything I could to improve. But
I think people who have medical conditions realize what a protracted process regular things are. Like,
Sure.
oh, you need a checkup. I can get you in August. That kind of
Yes.
stuff,
And I found out very quickly. It's like, I know what healthcare is like in America right now.
Right.
I have a full understanding of what it's like. And, God bless them. Cleveland Clinic does
Radio station. Ask Alexa to play WMMS on iHeartRadio.
Now back to the Alan Cox Show.
216-578-1007 if you want to take part in the impromptu Cavs rally song contest. They lost in Boston last night, but Game 6 is back here at home tomorrow night. That may be all the push they need to avoid getting eliminated in the penultimate round of the NBA playoffs. So 8:30 is the tip tomorrow night at the Q. And again, what we like to do is we like to let you give us a song off the top of your head, and hopefully that'll get you tickets for tomorrow night. Tribe game tonight at 6:10, so I wanted to do this earlier in the show. I don't think Erica's been here for a while when we've done a Cavs impromptu rally.
No, you refreshed me in a lot of the winners.
Wow, listen, dripping with uncertainty there. So
people have had all day. I'm expecting.
Whatever you're expecting, you should probably
I
lower
should expect
it.
less.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should really manage your expectations in this regard. So I'm going to give everyone the names of our contestants. All right? We've got Nate. So for people who want to write these down, so you can make notes to yourself as to who you like, who you might not like. Because obviously everybody will get one round of a song, and then the two people that we like will go head-to-head against one another. So we have Nate, and then we have Mike, and then we have Brett. This is the order in which I'm going to take them. Then we have
Only single syllables, apparently.
Norma.
Oh. Okay.
Abby, someone. Norma is our one female contestant, and then Matt will be our fifth and final contestant in that order.
Okie doke.
So make notes to yourself along the
ready.
way, however you'd like, and we will start here. Hi, Nate.
Mr. Cox, how you doing?
Sir, where are you calling from?
Willoughby.
Willoughby, Ohio. A fine place to be from.
Great town.
Or will be.
What's that?
Nothing. It was a stupid joke.
You couldn't do that when Cody Cooper was here? He could have given it to his kid. There's next time up on stage. All right, Nate, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Again, there's no rules here. Just kind of keep it short-ish. We don't need 60 seconds of stuff. You know, I
Can I
mean,
give a little background real quick?
Yeah, how long did you prepare?
give us the background.
So I came up with this in thoughts of pound cake. This is coming from the voice of pound cake.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
You're doing
It's to the Seal, the song by Seal. Whatever that one
Kiss
is.
from a Rose?
Kiss from a Rose?
Yeah, that's it. That's
From
it.
Batman and Robin? Or
Yeah.
Batman for... Okay, go ahead.
All right. Oh, the Cleveland bitches want to kiss Kevin Love on his face. Ooh, the more you watch us do, you will begin to sell their hay. And now that our jerseys are blue, it makes me want to go to a game. Hey.
All right, there's Nate.
He was
I'll give him a
he was
round of
belling
applause
it
for
out.
that.
I like that.
Yeah. He really put his shoulder into that one.
Watch out, Seal.
All right, good job, Nate. I'm going to put you on hold. There's Nate. No one wants to follow Nate, but Mike has to do just that. Hi, Mike. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Litchfield.
Where is Litchfield? Is that
Down
where the
in
Orange is
Medina.
the new black girls are?
Medina County.
All right. Right in Bill Squire's backyard, as it were.
And welcome back, Erica. You were missed.
Thank you very much.
All right. Mike, give us what you got, and good luck.
All right. I did a Twisted Sister version.
All right, sir.
Okay.
All right. We want a ring. Dun, 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 dun. We want a ring. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, LeBron. You don't suck. Your legs ain't broke. This ain't no joke. No. No, 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 no. Kevin Love, don't you see? You got to make the threes.
All right, thank you. We got it. Thank you, Mike.
Right.
More onomatopoeia than lyrics, but okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
I get points for mouth instruments.
I do too. Why not? All right. Thank you, Mike. Hold on. We'll put you on hold. There's Mike in Litchfield doing his version of I Wanna Rock from Twisted Sister. If Dee Snider were dead, he'd be rolling in his grave. But
That's
he is
what it was.
very much alive.
If only there was a way to make it some play on whatever it takes into we're not going to take it. That would be the way to go.
Hello, Brett.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you? You're next up. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Stowe. I live in Youngstown.
Youngstown, Ohio, the hometown
Got
of
it.
Boom Boom Mancini. All right.
Boom, boom. Yeah, I just found out about this like 30 seconds ago.
That's what we like.
Break,
Oh,
so.
Yep.
perfect.
That's the okay. So give us what you've got, Brett.
All right, so this is a CeeLo Green rendition.
All right, sir. Keep it clean.
I see you running around town with the Celtics team, and I'm like, forget you. I guess your mom dropped you on your head as a kid, 'cause you like the Celtics. That's the wrong pick, said it. You're from Cleveland, the home of Believeland. You root for the Cavs. Although we're down 3-2, we can still pull through, 'cause we got LeBron.
Wow, that was awesome.
Singing skills today.
Now,
I am pleased.
Brett, did you have a friend who knows you can carry a tune, call you, and say you have to call in and do this?
Yeah, I mean, we listen to your station at work all day.
Okay.
And my manager is like constantly winning stuff. So he was like, you need to call and do this.
After 30 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, real stickler for the rules over there.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know that I've ever heard a legalese smackdown on the show before.
Has it been 30 days, bitch?
I have to say, I'm very impressed so far. Very impressed.
All right, Brett, hold on.
Two of them.
Hold on, Brett.
Yeah.
You're in good standing there. There's Brett in Youngstown. Yeah, I could smell that all over him. Somebody going, dude, you got to call. You can sing. You got to call. You know?
Yeah. Well, but he still had to write the song.
Yeah, it wasn't just singing. Like he made the song work.
And he might have to do another one if he qualifies. So
yeah, is he ready for that?
You've got to make it your own, as they say.
Yeah, like that.
Didn't somebody just win The Voice or American Idol the other night? Aren't those
Yeah,
shows
both of them.
all wrapping up?
and
They
nobody
both wrapped
knows
up.
who won.
I'm sorry?
And nobody knows who won. It sucks.
Only I know because I've had no life, so I just watched it.
What do you mean nobody knows?
Nobody watches the show anymore. Tell me who won.
Well, I saw Cassidy Pope.
Maddie Poppy won
Never heard of
the
her.
American Idol, and then I don't know. I didn't watch The Voice.
If you don't watch the show, why would you have heard of her?
But back,
Right.
Never mind.
He's talking about the Sanjaya days.
Yeah.
Hey, Norma.
Yes.
You are our one female contestant on this round of impromptu Cavs rally songs. So,
Okay.
you know, where are you calling from, Norma?
I'm from Euclid,
Yes.
and I'm not intimidated by those guys.
You don't sound like anyone who's intimidated by anyone, Norma.
Not really.
Okay, good
She's
for
got
you.
that voice, the pipes,
She's got the
the
pipes.
sultry voice.
You got to be cool
Well,
on your April Fool's
I
jokes.
can't sing as well since my lung operation, but I'll do the best I can.
Your lung operation.
Sympathy points.
Yeah, no, not this was a while ago.
Smart play.
You want me? I made this to the tune of one of my favorite Stone songs.
Okay.
Should I start?
Please do.
I need those tickets before my whole world turns black. I see LeBron and I know he is no hack. I see the fans go by dressed in their fancy gear. I need those tickets just so that I can be near. There you go.
All right.
Congratulations, Norma. You
I'm
did it.
impressed with the lyrics
Even
and
with
effort.
even with one lung, you knocked it out of the park.
Well, I've got two. It's just
Okay.
that one does it.
I got you. 1.5 lungs, right.
The
next thing I knew, there was law everywhere. Be careful on your April Fool's jokes.
Mhm. All right. So Norma does Painted Black by the Rolling Stones and does a very good job. Okay, hold on, Norma. Thank you, dear. Hold on. There's Norma. You're rocking a lung and a half and still
Rocking it.
might get to the second round. We'll see. Matt, hello.
Hello.
You are our fifth and final contestant here. Where are you calling from?
From Cleveland.
Okay. And do you have any background we need to know on this? Or?
You know, I tried real hard for the last minute and a half or so to come up with something, so I'll give you what I got.
Please do. Go ahead.
That's all we ask.
Yep.
Cavs are gonna win in Cleveland, Game 5 tomorrow night. I need to go 'cause I need to get laid by my beautiful wife before Friday night is through. Shoop shooby doo.
All right. There's Matt who threw in a shoop shooby doo on his Strangers in the Night.
Hey, Matt,
Okay.
little note here. It's Game 6 tomorrow.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What
He said
did he
Game
say?
5, yeah.
Game 5. Oh, okay. Well, listen. Fortunately, it's not a bookkeeping competition. It's a singing competition. So
There you go, Bill Squire.
right there you go. Bill, how dare you? He's calling your knowledge into question, Matt, and probably he's not wrong. All right, hold on. There's Matt in Cleveland.
All right, I got my two.
We're all gonna. I think we might all
So
have
we're
our two.
choosing two right
Yes.
now.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's my two. You got it? Yeah.
My two are at the bottom there. Can you read that?
All right.
Strangers in the night.
We have unanimously chosen the same two contestants.
Wow.
Um,
That's hard to do, I feel like.
hey Matt,
not so hard to
you're
do.
not moving on, but thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
All right, there's Matt. Fortunately, he won't miss Game 5. Hello, Norma.
Yes.
You're not moving on, darling, but I appreciate your efforts.
I wanted to sing I Am the Walrus. for you
Oh,
guys.
damn it. Well, work on that for next time.
Best of lung to you.
Right.
guys.
Thank you, Norma. There's Norma in Euclid. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
You are not moving on, sir, but thank you.
All right, cool, man.
Valiant effort.
There is Mike. So our two contestants that we unanimously chose, by the way, are Nate, who belted out Kiss from a Rose. Basically the two guys
Singers,
who really
yeah.
sang.
Yeah.
Right. And Brett, who's in Stowe, who did CeeLo. So last time, Nate, so you both have to come up with a new impromptu song. Nate went first last time, so this time Brett will go first.
All right, I got my song ready.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Brett, go
I
ahead.
made this up while we were on hold.
All right, sir.
Hopefully you like it.
All right.
This team, Cleveland Cavs, got championship blood in them. LeBron going off for 40 points every dang game. Scoring, passing, rebounding, and stealing. Got talking hands to build the brand and rep Nike for his city. We're too hot from three. Kyle Korver sinking them like a G. We're too hot from three. K-Love and Swish are favorites for me. We're too hot from three. When we're at home, we just can't be beat. We're too hot from three. Gonna win that Larry O'Brien.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Dang. Oof. Was that Bruno Mars?
Yes.
Yeah.
What song is that?
Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Right,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Uptown Funk.
Too hot. Hot damn.
Right. All right. Congratulations, Brett. Hold on. Let me go to Nate and see if Nate can
Hey, Alan?
Yes, sir?
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm just going to hang up.
Are you going to try, Nate, or are you out?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay,
Yeah.
please don't give up now. All right, Nate, go ahead.
All right. Have you ever seen a Cavalier make a shot from the free throw line? How about the three-point line? How about the half-court line? Cavs be stroking from half-court. Stroking from the arc. They be stroking from public square. My favorite part, Cavs be stroking.
Oh,
Okay,
man,
so-
that was great.
So he did kind of give up. Okay.
I gave it up, Alan. That's what I do.
Okay, so he goes for stroking. That's not bad either. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep both of them live, and we're gonna see who we think.
There's mine.
Okay, I'm gonna circle mine. Okay.
Sorry, I wish I could make the font bigger.
That's all right. I had LASIK. I can see it from across the room. LVC LASIK. Well, again, we've unanimously chosen the winner.
Wow.
It is
But
not.
not to say that wasn't a
They
good
were
effort.
both great. That's right. But Nate, it is not you.
Oh, a disappointed crowd.
But thank you for your songs, Nate. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. There's Nate. So, Brett, congratulations. You're going to be going to Game 6 tomorrow night at the Q.
That is awesome.
All right. So, are you going to take your manager since that person said that you're supposed to call in?
I kind of have to, don't I?
I
yeah,
think
that would
so.
be the right thing to do.
Except you said that they win a lot of
He's my
stuff.
manager, but he kind of gave me the hookup. So
But you said your manager wins a lot of stuff.
I mean, he's just like one of those lucky guys. But I mean, I wouldn't have even known about it if it wasn't for him.
Oh, I
It
understand.
better be 28 days.
Right,
Okay,
right.
come
Every
over here.
28 days.
Right. All right. Congratulations, Brett.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Stay on the line.
Put you on hold here. That's right. So there's Brett, who came across with CeeLo for the first round.
Mm-hmm.
He did Forget You, the radio edit.
That was good.
And then Bruno Mars.
I'm
he
very
did
impressed.
Uptown Funk.
That was the best contest we've ever had.
Yeah,
like, that
really.
was two guys that, I mean, everybody's songs were at least enjoyable, but those two guys could sing and they made the lyrics work too.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, the Bruno Mars song, that was a jam.
Yeah, it's always good when you pick a Bruno Mars song, I feel like. Because they're usually pretty catchy.
But it's easy to, like, he made the lyrics work
for
with
it, yeah.
everything, and he's,
And very quickly,
Yeah.
too.
we might have just discovered a true talent. Maybe he could.
Do you want to be his agent?
He could be. Maybe we could do something with him. Dude could sing.
Yeah, I either like the person to be so horrible where it's absolutely hilarious or very, very good. And today we had
Very good.
a couple of very, very good people.
Hey, Bill, do you know why all the military ships from Norway have barcodes?
Oh, why is that?
So when they come into port, they can Scandinavian. We gotta send these off to Cody Cooper's stepson.
That's funny.
Right?
That's a clever joke.
I genuinely laughed at that.
All right, well, there you go.
Scandinavian.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lame joke.
Girl, set you hallelujah. Girl, set you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on.
So there you go. All right, congratulations to Brett for winning that, and
They came correct today.
they really did. Again, the singing is great. It's very talented, but I really do. The people who don't sing as well but come up with like a funny-ish song, those are good
Yeah,
too.
or they're just super terrible that it's funny.
Ball, basketball, dribble it, get a basket, Cavs are gonna win the playoffs. Now don't you feel it? Ball, basketball, dribble it, get a basket, Cavs are gonna win the playoffs. Now don't you feel it? His name is LeBron James.
There you go. All right. I'm going to put somebody on my foot golf team when we return. The 4th annual Alan Cox Show Foot Golf Tournament. This goes back to the Metro Parks Mastic Woods on June the 10th, and we'll all have a team. So mind the Grass Kickers, the returning champs. You want to join me for this year out in the Metro Parks. We'll do that coming back, okay? 35192. You want to text the live stream at alancoxshow.com.
Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. The WMMS $1,000 bribe.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Side in the DMs.
Hi.
One time. That was a joke that you guys weren't here for, but we enjoyed it. How was everybody's weekend? We all had a good time, right?
It was great.
I had a hell of a weekend.
What'd you do?
I did everything.
Everything.
We were in a comedy festival in Columbus. Drove back up Friday night for a show up here. I did a 10K on Sunday.
You did too much stuff this weekend.
I did way too much stuff this weekend.
She had a show in Columbus on Thursday, show in Cleveland on Friday.
Came back down for a midnight show in Columbus on Friday night.
Then back to Columbus Saturday.
Stayed in Columbus Saturday.
Then back to Cleveland.
10K was at 7 in the morning on Sunday.
Yeah. So.
And then I headlined a show Sunday night.
Yeah.
She's a hustler. She's a hustler, homie.
She does it.
Ask about her.
She's doing it. So I did the same comedy festival, and I also did Rock on the Range. There was a huge delay. I'm sure we'll get into that on the show, but it was really fun. I got to perform. Got to they split us into 2 parts, and I got to close the first part before the intermission. Which
look at you.
was very fun, and honestly, it was probably my favorite set that I've ever had at Rock on the Range.
That's awesome. Good for you, man.
So that was good.
What'd you do?
Pound cake?
I went to 3 gay clubs in one night. And so it was fantastic. And a scenario happened that only really happens in my dreams, but it actually happened in real life, and I was real shook. So I'm sipping my straw seductively on the dance floor, just kind of grooving to the music, just doing my own thing. And this guy, hottest guy in the room, is across from me a little bit. I'm he looks like a stuck-up snob. I'm not even gonna say anything to him because I like to be approached. I like to be chased. But he was cute, Abercrombie-looking boy. Total little twink, but still totally doable. And then as he comes over, he looks like he's coming towards me, but I'm nah, he's not coming towards me. No, he's out of my league. But then he comes up to me. He's just is this you? I'm he has my Instagram pulled up. I was well, yes, it is. And he's we swiped on Tinder. I was what? He was yeah, but you never talked to me though. I'm oh, well, silly me. And so we tried to have a somewhat conversation, but the music was going. So he was you want to go somewhere more private? So we go into the less crowded area of Twist, and then afterwards I go home with him.
Hell yeah, you did it.
I was oh my god. I was literally, that's a scenario that only really happens in my head. Usually it requires a little bit more leg and pouting, but I didn't have to do that. He came up to me and just said, "Is this your Instagram?"
So he was searching you out. Now is this going to be one of those situations where he's how come you didn't tag me in any Instagram pictures?
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. He's a terrible texter. Because
Yeah.
we spent pretty much that whole night and pretty much a lot of the next day together. I didn't leave over there till 1:30.
Nice.
But I text him and he literally replies 6 hours later. He's one of those.
I hate that. That makes me absolutely insane.
Exactly. I'll say something funny and then I'm gonna haha 6 hours later. I'm all right. Well,
not everybody's attached to their phones. So
Our
I think
friend,
that could be
the
good.
guy that we know, was like that. He'll text me every 6 hours, drive me nuts when he told me to leave alone.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
sign that you're not a priority. I'm sorry to say that.
No, that's okay. But
that's the worst.
One night was okay.
Yeah, one night's great.
Poking around in there.
Good for you.
Here's something that's kind of funny. I had a very, very vivid dream about one of our listeners, like a lady listener, and
Wilhelmina.
Like, no, not her. It's someone that you know, and I'll tell you after. But she was upset with her man and like made a move on me, and I'm like, this is out of nowhere. Like it was because they're like a real happy couple, so I was like really bummed out when I woke up and I'm like,
and it was fake.
Well, if it makes you feel better.
Just a dream.
I had a dream that I was running around with the Kardashians in Cleveland.
Oh, good for you.
Well,
I would dream like that.
Your dream's more likely to come true than mine. Based on who this is.
My dreams are always like there's a giant spider trying to get me and I have to escape, and it's like my house, but it's not my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like those are my
That's
dreams.
a sign of like
those
anxiety.
I
Like
know.
your dreams
I'm
mean
so
something.
stressed out all the time. Like it's just crazy, man.
What do you do to? Like, what's a healthy way that you relieve stress?
I honestly don't know.
Well, you
A
should
healthy
figure
way?
that out. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because I know you drink and get high and stuff like that. But
A lot of unhealthy
what
ways.
about,
I need to get a healthy outlet. Yoga. If there's any yoga people out there, let me come take your class for free, and then I'll be more balanced.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yoga would be good for you. Just any sort of like mindfulness would be good for you.
Yeah,
You
I
just
think
need
I'm gonna
to-
take yoga.
Yeah.
I'm putting
All
it in
right.
the universe. We're doing yoga.
Merry yoga. All right, thanks, guys. Hey, everybody, welcome to Side in the DMs special edition, where I'm here with Jeff Davis from Connected Comedy.
How's it going?
And we're doing Comedy Connected. Whatever, dude. You didn't pay me that much. So we're doing a show together, Saturday, July 21st. You want to just give them some details real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a show for the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation and the Adams Board of Cuyahoga County, their Suicide Prevention Coalition. We're trying to raise...
And we're not just doing the show for them. We're doing this as a fundraiser for them, correct?
Fundraiser for them, correct. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Can't wait to perform with you and be a part of this. It's July 21st at the Lakewood Civic Auditorium, and tickets are on sale at standuptogetherohio.com. It is standuptogetherohio.com, an evening of comedy to honor Nick Ramsey. I'll be headlining. Mike Polk Jr. will be there, Mary Santora, and more. There's going to be so many great comics, so make sure you get those tickets. And if you have any questions about being a sponsor, go ahead and email Jeff at standuptogetherohio.com.
I'm less annoyed by the motivational quotes than the hot girls in bikinis are like, I just love pizza.
No, you don't.
Like, oh, kiss my
No, you don't.
black ass. They're like, there's like, they're like licking a donut or whatever. I'm like, oh, I can't get enough. Like, oh, stop it.
I hate people like
you
that.
haven't had a carb since 1998.
When people post that,
bulimia exists.
bulimia exists.
Yeah.
But not, I mean.
Those girls aren't bulimic.
No. That makes me crazy because, like, I have a very Midwest body built from pizza and donuts. And, like, when girls that are hot like that say that, or like, oh my God, I just love tacos. I'm like, I can't deal with this. You don't love tacos.
I made out with a girl that was bulimic once. Softest tongue ever.
Oh,
you would think. No teeth.
No, teeth.
They're all eroded.
So soft.
So those teeth were
softest teeth.
It was like
marshmallows.
It was like licking little pillows in someone's mouth. Yeah, but nobody's getting fat off of tacos either. Tacos are great.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sign in the DMs. I'm Bill Squire.
And I'm Pound Cake. What's up, guys?
So I've been working on some things in my life, and one thing that I do a lot is just avoid things. That's like my thing.
Like
some people are like too confrontational. I just avoid it, and hopefully it goes away.
Like instead of resisting temptation, you just stay away from all temptation.
Not even as much that. It's
You
more
smell
like,
really good, by the way.
Thank
What
you
color
very
do you
much.
have on?
Just deodorant, and it's probably my hair stuff.
Yeah, that smells real good.
Thanks, Annie. My girl hooked me up.
Oh yeah, that smells good. Okay.
Okay.
continue.
So anyway, like relationship stuff. That's one of the things. Like I'm moving out this week, and I told Coco that I'm moving out last night, and she's like, "Well, when did you decide this? Because I thought you were gonna stay for a little while." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's too hard to be around you."
She wants you to stay?
She doesn't mind having me there. I just had to express that like I might stay around for a while because.
And the Interbelt South is slow between Lakeside and Chester. I'm John Crawford in the Traffic Center.
This report is brought to you by Pella Windows. Spring savings at Pella Windows and Doors. Get $1,000 off the purchase of 6 windows or 0% financing for 48 months. Visit any of the 6 Pella showrooms or PellaCleveland.com.
Alexa can't do everything.
Alexa, I need emergency medical assistance.
Adding emergency medical assistance to your shopping list.
But she can't play WMMS on iHeartRadio. Just ask.
Give stuff away, time to give stuff away, time to give stuff away, give stuff away.
And now we're going back to Mastic Woods in the Cleveland Metro Parks on June the 10th for the 4th annual Alan Cox Show Foot Golf Tournament. Look it up. It's a lot of fun. My team, the Grass Kickers, the returning champs. Champs 2 of the 3 years that we've done it, in fact. With Bill Squire's team winning 1 year. We'll put you on his team next week, Manchester United. Pound Cake's team is the Putt Pirates. This week, my team, the Grass Kickers. You want to join us? We'd love to have you. Okay, caller number 14. You got a spot on the team. AlanCoxShow.com for all the details on the event. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
If I had a baby, I'd name it Alan Cox. Wrap it in a blanket and give it up for adoption in one of those countries where you can't drink the water.
100.7.
That's what I think of you, Alan Cox.
WMMS.
Another $1,000 to give away to you about 10 minutes or so. 30 past every hour, we do our $1,000 bribe. It all comes to an end tomorrow, after which we will have parted ways with about $830,000, so I hope you get your cut. But you got a shot once an hour. Early show today, we're going to dip out a little bit after 6. 6:10 is your first pitch. Tribe against the Astros. And then the Cavs game is going to be tomorrow night, Game 6. Back here at home against the Celtics. That's an 8:30 tip. Congrats to Brett, who just won tickets for that game through our impromptu Cavs rally song contest. I will be pulling his song. A lot of people have asked me to do that. And of course I will.
Yeah, I gotta let those live on.
But if they're too good, they're good, but that's kind of where they end. You can't have fun with them. You know what I mean? I don't want to take
I still
something.
like it though.
No, I like it a lot. I'm just saying that, like,
I see what you're saying.
You can play around with something if it's on the edge, but if it's real good, I'm not going to F it up by dicking with it. You know?
Yeah.
Anywho. So, congratulations to him.
Brett.
Him. To Brett. Well, he's a him, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah. I could sense you looking for his name.
I have his name in front of me.
Oh.
Thank you.
Then why didn't you read it?
If you're listening to the show on the free iHeartRadio app from out of state, let me know where you are. I just sent out another batch of Alan Cox Show stickers this morning. Brian listens in Hoboken on the app. Charity is in Parachute, Colorado. Nick is in Ella Belle, Georgia. These are all real places. I Google mapped them to confirm. Hey, Alan, I listen in Chattahoochee, Kansas. Gotta make sure it's
I love that
real.
you check to make sure it's a real city.
Of course I do. Well,
you gotta make it legit.
B, I gotta know where to put that pin on the map.
Oh, that's true.
Know.
Yeah, I don't know where Yorktown, Virginia is.
I believe that's
There you go. That's where Ray and Brittany listen.
It's in Virginia. It's one of those
somewhere in the
dots,
Virginia region.
I can't see.
Somewhere for lovers. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the state of my birth, but I don't know where every city is.
We're all born virgins.
Yeah. Joe listens in Boerne, Texas. I had to Google map that one. Had to Google map Honolulu. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Honolulu.
Yelm.
Honolulu got hit by a lava ball.
Yeah. Yelm, Washington. Yelm, Washington is where Rob and Lisa listen. And it's right across the lake from Seattle. But again, all of those locations are confirmed. So congratulations to those people who listen, and thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, Bill.
Oh, hey. Who's this?
Bill, this is your friend Timothy Mozgov.
Oh, hey, Mozgov. Haven't heard from you.
Of Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes, we could use your help right now.
That's why I'm calling to tell you, Bill. Are you ready? Are you sitting down?
I am sitting down. I'm listening.
I heard the girl is back too, and she's sitting down.
Hi, Mozgov.
Hello, Lauren. good to hear you again. You sound spry as ever.
Oh, yes. So do you.
Oh, you have no idea.
The only person that's done more sitting around than you.
True.
Mozgov.
Do you make joke, Bill?
Yes, I do.
Many people don't think Mozgov has a good sense of humor, but I have a great sense of humor, Bill.
Do you have any jokes you can tell us?
I can give you old Russian joke.
All right.
All right. There are 2 beets baking in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
2 beets baking in the oven for a family of 18.
That's pretty funny.
1 beet done, not done.
Oh.
1 beet says to other, "Oh, is it getting hot in here, or is it just me?" And the other beet says, "Hey, talking beet!" Do you get joke?
I did. I got the joke.
The one beet who I could not believe other beet was talking.
Even though he was also a talking beat.
Even though you got it.
Yeah.
Do you understand, Bill?
That's a very good joke.
You got it. Do you know why you should never write with broken pencil?
Why is that?
Because it's pointless. Anyway, I have millions.
I really enjoy your laugh.
Thank you. A lot of people find it off-putting.
Why?
Who?
I don't know. Don't ask me questions I can't answer. I just want to tell you that when Cleveland Cavaliers come home tomorrow night, Bill, I will be with them.
For real?
Well, in spirit.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you know what I say, Bill. They pay me. They don't play me.
Right.
I'm still sitting around with New Jersey Nets.
Brooklyn Nets?
Well, that's what I mean. They didn't even tell me when they moved to Brooklyn.
He's still in New Jersey somewhere.
That's why I bought a condo in Hoboken. I didn't know. They didn't tell Mozgov, but I still get the checks.
Hey, that's all that matters, right?
But I will be coming back for the Quicken Loans Arena, Bill.
Why?
For the game, because I have been asked to be spiritual coach for the team.
They could use it.
That's right. Also, I'm supposed to keep Tristan Thompson away from other chicks.
That's an important job.
And very difficult.
It's been told I will earn my money tomorrow night, is what they've told me. But anyway, I just wanted to welcome Lauren back to the show.
Thanks, Mozgov. It's Erica, but it's fine.
Whoever you are.
Okay.
I'm sending out a box of Russian treats for you.
Oh.
Yes.
And what are those treats?
Mail order brides.
No, that's silly. No, it's something very useful. It is a radish carved into nesting dolls.
Wow. Be sure to hold on to that one.
No, it might be worth something when it's signed by Timothy Mozgov and my son, Mozgov Jr.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Before I leave you, though, Bill,
Mm-hmm.
do you know the difference between the bird flu and the swine flu?
No, what's the difference?
One requires treatment, and the other requires an ointment. I got to go, Bill.
Oh, what a contagious laugh.
Who knew Mozgov had jokes?
Ah, I'm impressed. It's a man of many talents.
Jokes for days.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. If athletes get athlete foot, what do elves get?
What's that?
Mistletoes. Well, anyway, what are you gonna? Yeah,
can't all be great.
No, they can't all be fantastic.
But that was good. Yeah.
I like them all.
I like them all too.
What's brown and sticky? A stick. Yeah. So anyway, that's right.
Stupid, but I like it.
Yeah. Why not? What did the policeman say to the belly button?
I don't know.
You're under a vest. Okay. Let me go to Josh, who is on hold. Hello, Josh.
Yeah, hey, Alan.
Hi, what's going on?
So I was just listening to the show, heard you doing the bureau chief list thing.
Yes, sir.
For Mozgov.
Yep.
Always love hearing him.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to formally tender my resignation from the bureau chief list.
Good for you.
You're moved. Well, I like when people update me and they
Yeah.
tell me that they've moved.
We'll take out your pin.
Yeah, what's that?
Where were you at?
I was your only bureau chief in Kuwait.
Oh, in Kuwait, but you're back home.
Yep, yeah, I moved back maybe about 2 months ago.
Well, that's good news.
Wait, did you move
Wait,
back?
you were stationed there or you lived there?
Yeah, I was stationed there.
I don't think you recreationally live in Kuwait.
Well, that's why I mean, he said I moved back. I thought maybe
I heard it's wonderful this time of year.
It's beautiful. Sure, why not?
It's actually terrible this time of year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
What time of year is
came
it good?
back here a couple months ago and moved back to the area.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What was
Thank
that?
you very
Was that Camp Arifjan? Is that what it was?
much. Yeah, Camp Arifjan.
Arifjan. I was going from memory there.
Well, thanks for your service too.
And
Thank you for y'all's support and for the show. It's definitely the highlight of my day.
what? Well, isn't that sad? What arm of the services are you in?
I was in the Army arm.
Okay. Well, my dad was an Army man, so.
Nice.
Okay, good. So you're back, and what's your main lasting memory from Kuwait, Josh? What's the one thing you'll actually kind of miss?
Miss? Not really anything.
All right. You got
lasting memory would be finding out all the places that I didn't know that I could sweat from. So.
Oh, right. You got a girl back here or no?
Yeah, my wife and I, we both live in Seagboro. So.
Okay. Was she over there with you?
No. She stayed back. She actually going to college at Akron. So.
All right.
Did you guys get married for those military benefits?
No, but I'm not gonna say that didn't
help.
It's
Yeah.
a perk.
Are you busy this weekend?
This weekend? Not Sunday.
Friday and Saturday you're spoken for though.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say if you can make it out to the Alan Cox Show comedy tour, we'll take care of you.
Josh,
actually, I just saw an ad for it in Kent, and if it's after 5, I might be able to.
It is after 5. We generally do it at 8 p.m., not at 5 p.m.
right.
So
I should be able to make it then.
all right. Well, Pound Cake, can you take his info and we'll get some tickets for him?
Has it been 30 days? Yeah, of course.
And yeah, he's been in Kuwait for longer than a month, right?
Yeah.
And Josh, you're fully confident that your wife has been, shall we say, a closed system while you've been gone?
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
I can verify that.
All right, good.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you again for your service.
He left something in there when he left, and he came back, and it was still in there. So that's good news. All right, Josh, hold on. Let me put you on hold there.
Insurance plan right there.
That's right. All right, let me try to get you $1,000 here. We got our $1,000 bribe that we do once an hour. Tomorrow, the last day for it. So I hope you get in under the wire.
Your shot at $1,000. Now, text the keyword luck to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's luck to 200-200.
Good luck from WMMS.
I was reading about... Oh, you know, the Boy Scouts now are accepting girls, and they've added it to the charter of the Boy Scout Convention at the 24th Annual World Jamboree that they have to provide condoms. Which I think is a pretty big leap to make. I mean, but I think there are a lot of parents who think it's inappropriate or whatever.
Well, that's why the Mormon Church left. Like they were very, very big into the Boy Scouts. Like they really, like that was like their program for young men.
Sure.
They stopped doing it?
And they pulled out of the Boy Scouts,
so to speak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So did the leaders.
Yeah, they're not into that anymore because of that. That's one of the main reasons.
The World Scout Jamboree is going to go down in West Virginia on July 21st through August 1st, and they've said that there's a mandate that condoms be made available to all participants of the gathering, that they be made readily accessible.
Well, I like that they're allowing girls, because when I was younger, I wanted to be a part of Boy Scouts because you could learn like life skills. Like you could, you learn how to start a fire and like stuff like that. I wanted to do the outdoorsy Boy Scout stuff. I didn't want to do the girls like craft projects
selling
and
cookies
whatnot.
and crap.
Yeah, and selling cookies. Like that did not appeal to me when I was a kid.
I just don't know why anybody
Girl Scouts ends pretty young too, right? Like you don't go to Girl Scouts until you're 18.
I wasn't in Brownies or Girl Scouts. I forget how that goes to, but yeah, I always wanted to be in Boy Scouts because I thought it'd be fun because you get to learn outdoorsy skills. And the Boy Scouts troop in my area, they took them on fishing trips, and I wanted to do all that.
Become a weeblo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I don't know why any parents would sheblo. I don't know why any parents would get upset at an organization trying to promote responsibility. But that's because that's what that comes down to.
Well, yeah,
right?
I mean,
I don't know.
It's just a lot of parents still are wanting to promote abstinence instead of safety.
Yeah, but I don't know how comfortable people would be with you around their Boy Scouts with your history when it comes to Girl Scouts.
Really?
I can't wait to taste some delicious Girl Scouts.
Well, see, I got banned from the Girl Scouts,
Okay,
so
so
then they
that's
were
why.
trying to send me over to Boy Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I was in Cub Scouts, and I still remember the Scout Pledge. Do you remember the Scout Pledge?
I probably should. I'm an Eagle Scout.
Right. I didn't even get that far. I remember the pledge.
Do it at the same time.
Be prepared. Is that it?
It's
Or
on
that's
my
the motto?
honor. I will
Oh,
do my best to do my duty, to
Got 'em.
please that booty, to obey the Scout law, to never get it raw, to hump other people at all times, or help, to keep myself physically strong, long, and down to get the friction on. I'm pretty sure that's
a little
what it was.
different than the one that I remember.
I'm sorry. I read the current one. I don't remember the original one from the mid '80s.
Down to get the friction on. So, fellas.
Yeah. So anyway. Boy Scout condoms, everybody's all upset
It's a
about
new
that.
world.
It is a new world.
I want to be sure you know how to use a condom, rubber, a raincoat, a boner bucket, party hat, squirt skirt, love sock.
Yeah. No, R. Kelly said, "You can't stop me. It's too late to kill my career." R. Kelly's all about it. He was bragging in you see a Facebook Live video?
Oh, yeah.
R. Kelly's like, "You can't stop me."
Him and Chris Brown, it's like women will fawn over them
No matter
no
what.
matter what they do.
It's real creepy.
And I don't understand because to me, neither of them are that hot. Like, to be able to do that.
Is being able to sing that big of a turn on to women?
Yeah, but like, there are other male singers that aren't raping chicks.
But there's also women are real hard on other women. So women can get it in their head like, those, I don't know what hoes he was hanging out with, but
Oh, yeah.
I still like his music.
Must have been their fault or whatever. Yeah.
Or I wouldn't say no, so it wouldn't be rape, that kind of stuff. Or,
Yeah, I don't
or he
know.
could pee on me.
That is a phenomenon I do not understand. Like, why there are certain women that, these things come out. They're made to be true. It's not a rumor. There's truth to them. They're, and they still fawn over these dudes.
You just haven't met the right guy yet.
Maybe.
But R. Kelly said, because after Spotify said they weren't going to promote him anymore, mind you, they didn't pull his music completely. They just patted themselves on the back for saying we're not going to promote it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But if you're looking for it, it's in there. You know?
Were they promoting it?
Yeah, because he had some new stuff or whatever. He says streaming numbers actually went up.
Of course.
After Spotify and Apple Music, stopped. Now listen, his streaming numbers were already pretty high, according to multiple allegations. So I assume he's just talking about the music.
Spotify is also not promoting my albums that are on there, so do your thing.
Who did you pee on, Bill?
Yeah.
I got a million motherfuckers hating me, a 40 billion motherfuckers loving me. That's right. You know what I'm saying?
Who's those hype people?
I was going to say, only R. Kelly has a hype man for a Facebook Live video.
It sounds like a giant crowd, like a reunion or something.
Yeah.
You tell them.
You pee on him, R. Kelly. You keep doing it.
My destiny. It's too late. They should have did this 30 years ago. It's too late. The music has been injected into the world.
Injected into the world.
Basketball mentality. You understand?
Who was it that just said R. Kelly's a real dope? Like literally a dope. Like they're pretty sure he can't read, he can't write.
Oh, I don't know.
He writes songs.
He told Wendy Williams said that he for some reason, I don't know why, he had some type of heart-to-heart with Wendy Williams. Like, he called her into the studio a while ago when she had her fainting spell. And
this
she was
is
off
about
for
to make me pee my pants.
For the 3 weeks.
I've had a lot of water today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, boy.
Where's that garbage can? We got a garbage can in here, right?
0 inch.
All right.
And he just confessed to her a whole bunch of stuff, including the fact that he can't read and the way he, gets around, like maneuvers around things. Like that's why he's like losing all his houses and stuff, because he doesn't know anything about math or how to balance his bank account or anything like that.
I remember because he
Well, a lot of people aren't fiscally knowledgeable. It doesn't mean they can't actually read. If he can't read,
I don't think he can though. Like I remember.
Well, how do you read lyrics?
I remember hearing because he had a house not far from where I grew up, and when I would do community theater, we could go past his house, and there was these big gates that said like RK on them or whatever, and you could see the house in the back, but it was a long drive to get to it or whatever.
Did his mailbox say K. Relly?
No, it just said I believe I can fly. No, not
Right.
really, but
Okay.
we would drive past, and there were always rumors about him because like friends of friends of friends of friends like kind of knew who he was, and they were just saying like this guy like has no education, like can't probably even write his own name.
It's probably why he's attracted to 14-year-old girls.
Maybe, I don't know.
Aaliyah and
I
chicks like
remember
that.
hearing stuff about that. It just came to me, but like people used to like dog him a lot. That was when he was like at the height, you know, I believe I can fly, all that stuff. People are like, yeah, he can sing, but he can't do anything else.
Well, that's the trouble with people using somebody like that as a role model. Because you go, oh, look at that guy. He did, like when dumb kids go, Bill Gates didn't graduate from college. Like, all right, if you're Bill Gates, then yeah.
He's well read and educated himself on a lot of things, so.
Yeah, he can build a company. He can build a computer.
Yeah.
He's writing software. He doesn't have to do that.
Right.
But if you're R. Kelly, Googling how to spell pregnant and you can't even get it right.
Pergnart.
Yeah, exactly. That's. I think we have
Is
it.
there a possibility that I'm pregnant? Am I pregnant or am I okay? Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? Can I be pregnant?
These are all R.
Pregan?
Kelly.
Is it possible having sex to spend pregnant before period question mark?
Girl, I want to get you pregnant.
Pregnant. What can I use? Period question mark.
What?
Has anybody got pregnant by just pre-cum while using birth control? Did most you women feel pregnant before find out? I am pregnant last 5 weeks, so can I start sex? Danger ops, prangent sex. Will it hurt baby top of his head? Me and my boyfriend are trying to get prefnat, and haven't took my birth control in 12 days. 38 plus 2 weeks. Pregnant?
I think my dog is pregnant.
He had a condom on.
I don't think R. Kelly wears condoms.
No. All right, I'm going to have Against Me tickets for you. If you want to see them coming back through, the show's going to go down at the Agora on June the 22nd. Should be a good one. 35192. Tribe game tonight, 6:10. Your first pitch against the Astros. So we'll get out of here shortly before that. 35192. If you want to text the live stream at our YouTube channel at AlanCoxShow.com.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
All right, we're back. Keeping with our theme
Looks
of.
like I got boobs in this shirt. Nipplies, believe it or not. Like, look, you can see.
Yeah, you're out there.
Look, you can see my rib cage. Hashtag skinny.
So going to with like kind of just the method of your life. Like, what are the certain things that you do in a certain order? Any like your OCDs. So toothbrush, toothpaste.
Oh yeah.
What's your process for that? Because I am. Are you wet the brush first? Are you
Gotta wet the brush. Gotta wet the. I actually wet it twice. I wet the brush, and then when the toothpaste is on, I wet the toothpaste too.
Okay.
To
activate the toothpasties.
Yeah,
I'm
guess
with you on that.
I feel like people who do that, and I would never. I hate people who do this. Brush their teeth in the shower. Gross.
Listen.
Gross. Gross.
I'm not saying it's the reason that Coco and I broke up, but it was something that she was a strong believer in, and I do not subscribe to that. It is not a place to brush your teeth. It's not. She's like, oh, it saves time. I'm like, how? It doesn't.
No, it's just messy. Like you're you're in the shower. Like, okay, well, you want to take a crap in the shower too, since you're gonna get clean.
And
like,
if you do, and you know it's gonna stay consistent, you can poop into your hand and toss it into the toilet rather than waffle stomping it down the drain.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
I've never done that, no. But no, I don't do that. But I am kind of OCD when I leave the house in the morning just because I have a million things to grab and like my day is long, so I want to make sure I have my materials for the rest of the day. So I literally do a pat, pat, pat. Like wallet, keys, phone. Like I never leave the house. Wallet, keys, phone. I know what pocket they go in. They go in the exact same pocket every single time.
This is how. I'm the same way, and like that's one of those things because my kids are always losing their stuff because they don't have that OCD yet. Especially, like my daughter's 17 and she's got her learner's permit and stuff like that, and she's always trying to.
Oh, to be 17.
She's losing it all the time. I'm like, put it in the same place every time.
She don't have a clutch or a bag or something she can put it in.
She has a wallet. She has a wallet and she has all that stuff, but she's using it for different things. I'm like, she just like she'll put it in her coat pocket and then she finds it and goes.
She'll learn when she gets her first ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
There
So that's one. Yeah, I'm with you. The keys, wallet, like phone. Even just right now, I touch my pocket where my phone goes. I'm like, where's my phone? Oh yeah, I'm using it to film this. That's how OCD I am with that stuff. And then as far as brushing the teeth, I'm the same as you. Like I wet the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, wet it again, and then like I've only recently been the guy that turns off the faucet while I'm brushing my teeth, because I always used to be the person that would like let it run and run and run. And I remember
there's no point in that.
No, it's just a waste. But it was one of those things that I did like when I was a kid. You just let it run and run and run. Let's see what else. Locking my car, I always double lock.
I told you that yesterday. I double lock every time. Even if I know I locked it, it's just a good habit to keep, because then I'll do it when I don't realize it. I'm just like, I know I did it.
Yeah.
And then.
And do you ever get nervous though? Like, cause like I'll do it while I'm walking away, and then maybe someone's like walking by your car, and then you do that, and they're like.
Like even at the gas station, I do it. I'm literally gonna be 10 feet. I can see my car from the window of the gas station if I have to go in, and I'm just like, and the guy turns around and looks. I'm like, I don't trust none of y'all. Like,
I'm right there with you. I'm just as paranoid.
And as you know, I keep my toiletries in my room because I've always lived.
That's weird.
I lived with a roommate since I was 18 years old, and I'm now 25. I've never lived by myself, so it's not even like I think they're gonna like mess with it or something like that. It's just I want my shit with my own shit. Like I just don't want it to be in there for other people's pubes or fecal matter to get stuck on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't. And plus, if I have something really embarrassing, like if I got my my nut rag or something in there, like it's in my room. Like I'm not gonna have it hanging dry.
Well, you don't.
Well, my roommates have their fleshlight just hanging, dangling in there. Like, I'm trying to take a poop and it's behind my head on the towel rack. They don't care.
I feel like I need to brush my brain of this conversation. Do you use, like, a rag? Like, you just use tissue that you can get rid of?
No, because it sticks. You can't use tissue. It breaks apart. I have an actual, like, towel. Like, you know how, like, if you go on a cruise or, like, you go to...
I know what a towel is.
No. I'm just going to paint this picture for you because I'm disgusting and I want you to know.
Can you paint it for them so I can leave?
Well, if you go on a cruise or on a resort, you know how, like, when they come back, you come back to the room and the maid makes the little towel creature?
Yeah.
That's what my towel looks like at the end of the day. It can stand on its own. It's just standing in the corner looking at me like, so are you going to throw me in the wash or what?
I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sounds kind of interesting, and it just...
Well, it is interesting. I think it is interesting because
listen,
people are hearing both.
People are desperate for any dumb crap that will divert them from the crushing reality of life.
Right, which
it's
is
that
probably why
simple.
I called.
Yeah, it's that simple. Thank you, Bill. Hey, Doug.
Some people listen to this show and they hear funny things and other people don't, but it's the same stuff.
That's right. You're all hearing the same crap.
There's a lot of people that really love going outside. And I like going outside sometimes. But when I don't want to go outside, I don't want to go outside. I don't care if the weather's nice. I don't feel obligated to go outside.
I do feel obligated.
You feel obligated to go outside?
It's only because of the state that we live in. If we lived in California, where there's always beautiful sunny days, I wouldn't feel obligated. But we have such a strict timeline on when we could get out and actually do things, and we're not complaining about how cold it is, or scraping the ice off of our car, or the roads not being bad. There's only 3 months, pretty much 3 months. You got your May, June, July. August, it starts to get cold again. Not snow. I just said colder.
No, but August is fine.
Okay, well, no, actually,
there's about 5 months. We got May,
No.
June, July.
June, July, August.
September.
No, June, July, August. Because even in May, we've gotten snow before in May. Like snow.
Right, but you still get most of May. All right, so you get 4 months because you get most of May, most of September, June, July, and August.
Sure.
We're not getting any snow in August.
But like when it rains, it pours. But in this case, it's
So
yeah.
here's the thing. I like going outside. I like doing things outside, but I don't feel obligated to go outside just because the weather's nice. I don't always want to be outside. I'm not like the most outdoorsy person. Like there's plenty of times I really like being outside. There's a lot of times I want to be outside. But when I don't feel like being outside and I tell people that, they're like, what? Look at the weather outside. It's like, motherfucker, I got problems in here and outside isn't going to help right now. So I don't want to go outside because I have to go and be gloomy. And you can't be gloomy in the sunshine. It's too hard. And I need to be gloomy. That's why I kind of like living in Ohio, because when I need my gloomy time, there's usually weather that matches it. But right now, it's a nice day today. Well, it was nicer earlier. It was a nice day yesterday. And I spent a little time outside, but then my allergies get all worked up.
Well, this is what you do.
And I don't want to go back out.
You get you a nice pair of big dark sunglasses that take up most of your face, a Pepsi with a bendy straw, and you can sip it there underneath a tree. While everybody
But I
else
don't
goes
like
out
sitting
and
under
play.
a tree.
You have to sit under a tree.
I don't want to sit under a tree.
But you could be dark and gloomy, but you got to sit like this with one leg out.
If I had a hammock, that would change things. Hammocks.
You have to have the
hammocks are
Pepsi
different.
can with the bendy straw.
I'm not. First of all, I don't even drink pop, so I can't do that.
Well, you're not gonna be gloomy then.
But I'm a little gloomy right now because
you're going
my
through
life.
things.
I'm going through things. Yeah. So I'm gonna be gloomy, and it's part of the process. Like I'll get to a point where I want to go back outside, and I want to be outside more. But right now, I'm not there. I don't want to be outside, especially where I'm living right now.
East 55th and Dead Man's Curve. Watch for an accident on 271 South before Harvard Road. You're slow from Fairmount Boulevard. 480 westbound off the pace between Miles and Lee. And West 210th Street is closed due to emergency road and sewer repairs between Addington Boulevard and Center Ridge Road. I'm John Crawford in the Traffic Center.
This report is brought to you by Bob Evans Restaurants. Thinking lunch? At Bob Evans, try their new handcrafted deli turkey sandwich and salad Pick 2 combo. That's a half slow roasted turkey sandwich and a salad or soup for just $6.99. Now that's lunch, the Ohio way.
Giving stuff away.
Or you want to go see Against Me? They're back. They're going to do the show at the Agora on Friday night, June the 22nd. AgoraCleveland.com has got more info for you. But always good to see them live. Against Me in June for you. Caller 13 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
From the Final Touch Construction Studios, this is the 50th anniversary of WMMS Buzzard Radio, an iHeart radio station. Ask Alexa to play WMMS on iHeartRadio.
Now back to the Alan Cox Show.
Tribe game tonight, 6:10 is your first pitch. We'll be out of here momentarily. Make room for that. Cavs Celtics game 6 going down back here at home tomorrow night. That is an 8:30 tip. You'll hear that game on WTAM 1100. Brett, whatever his last name is, I didn't get it. Got tickets from us earlier in the show. He belted out a couple of fantastic songs for our Cavs impromptu rally song contest.
Maybe it is just Brett. Maybe he's like Madonna.
Maybe it's just Brett.
He sang so well, he might as well just have one name.
He is now.
There's Cher. There's Madonna. There's Brett.
Brett.
With an exclamation point.
Yeah, and one T. Did they get that? I heard Snyder say Clevenger was starting tonight, the Tribe Astros game. Did they get that Trevor Bauer thing ironed out?
Oh,
the
where
9/11 thing?
BD 9/11?
Well, it's funny, you know, for all the right-wing nut jobs who talk about the damn liberal media. Trevor Bauer wrote BD 911 in the mound. I don't know that he ever explained it, but the guy can be a little prickly, and I think, you know, he's made some comments before that paint him a bit more of a conservative guy, you know?
Yeah.
But if you went to, like, the right-wing websites, it was funny. Because they'd say, Major League pitcher writes Bush did 9/11 on mound, which of course he didn't. But, you know, The damn mainstream media won't tell you that. He wrote BD 911. I don't know what that is, but it turned into a whole other thing that's so dumb and silly. That's one of those situations where you think you'd tell people what it meant.
Yeah.
Because before that point, nobody cared until one guy went online and was like, oh, I know what that means.
Well, he is a very cerebral kind of pitcher, so maybe it was like something that reminded him of what pitch to throw when, or I don't know.
I don't think it's that. I think he's trolling everybody. I think
think?
it absolutely is. Bush did 9/11.
But why would
just for fun, like to be funny, or
just because that's the kind of guy he is. He's also the guy that in arbitration he did like the giveaway, like 69 days of giving $420 because he wanted $4 million and 20.
Yeah, right. He wanted a specific salary.
Yeah, so
but that's just a goofy.
That guy.
That's just a goofy numbers thing. Why would you invite any kind of? Why would you troll people and invite? You know that the nut jobs are just looking at every aspect of.
Because it gets people talking, and I think he thinks it's funny to get people worked up in that way.
But why?
Because then
What's the end game there?
Because he can just easily deny it and say, that's not what I was talking about. It was something else. Don't worry about it.
He strikes me as a guy, if he wasn't a Major League Baseball pitcher, he would be like an online troll. And just be like somebody that just like starts arguments with people. And
Literally, all I know about the guy is the few conversations we've had with him on the show.
Which were interesting.
Right, and everybody goes, "Oh, he's a real cerebral guy."
Yeah.
That's the rap on him. He seems like a sharp guy.
Yeah.
But remember, that's compared to other athletes. He's not splitting the atom. I mean, so
No, he's splitting the finger.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fastball joke.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know
I thought
if
because he was playing with his drone.
Oh, that's also. Yeah.
He cut his pinky.
Yeah, he works on a lot of levels.
A couple different levels on that. Yeah, I just thought, but I think it's funny how they, depending on where you went to read that story, it turned into something that was silly.
Well, that's the thing at this point now. I just assume that every story is going to get twisted into how people have like rose-colored glasses on when it comes to their opinion. It's like you can't even see something objectively anymore. It's how do I see this because everything's so skewed.
Yeah, how is this an attack on me? Is what people think when they hear stuff.
Yeah.
Right, but you can also just be curious. I mean, if I saw
you can be
BD 9/11, I'd be like, "Oh, what is that?" I mean,
right, but I'm saying a lot of people are just looking for their reason, their wrinkle to be offended.
It could mean if the ball dings me, call 911.
Yeah, if did he write it 9-11?
I don't know. I didn't even see it.
It was just
911.
911.
If I saw 911, I would think 911, not 9/11. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I would see it as somebody call 911 versus 9/11 was an inside job or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't read it as 9/11.
I get that if you're an athlete, you're probably bored to tears with doing post-game and pre-game and being asked the same questions all the time. So from that perspective, I could see where you might wanna. But then you get people talking about something that has nothing to do with what you do for a living.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, sometimes he wants that.
Yeah. That changes up the questions they ask him.
I guess
what
so.
What does BD 911 mean?
But then you end up going in circles. There are so many other things you could troll people with that aren't that. Well, I don't know.
But
I just wondered if it got ironed out.
It's just one of those things that he was trolling people with until the next time he trolls someone. Until
what was his last troll?
It was the salary thing.
But wasn't that giving money to organizations?
He asked for a specific amount.
Right.
They wouldn't give it to him, so he
Right.
decided to donate the rest so that in total he would receive this certain amount.
I understood it, but
yeah.
I don't know that charity amounts to trolling.
But it was
Well, yeah, if he's doing a giveaway called the 69 Days of 420, that's
kind of a troll.
And puts a press release out there. That's trolling.
Yeah. All I want to know is how long can you go pregnant to get an abortion?
To get an abortion. I think I'm pregnant with my 14th child.
You think by then you know how to spell it.
Yeah.
I like the Clevenger scandal. It's just when he wears fancy shoes.
Right.
And gets fined for it.
That's all it takes in that Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Bower down, call 911. That's good.
There you go.
He gets hit in the head, right? Mm-hmm. He said it was a personal remembrance of a friend. Right, and that's what I'm saying. is that it's not on him. I don't assign the troll tag to him. This is a guy who did something. It makes way more sense that it would be something personal than what people make it into.
Well, maybe that's why he chose not to comment.
That's why
about
I don't
it.
understand the trolling, because essentially what you're doing is you're allowing strangers to create a narrative for you that then you have to rebut.
But you don't have to. You can just move on.
But then it becomes a bigger and big. Oh, he didn't say it wasn't.
But there's
didn't
a
say
lot
it
of people
wasn't.
that like to stir up stuff and then like not ever give you the full scoop on what Kanye West, for example. I mean, do we still even understand what the hell he was saying?
No, but you get to a point, and it's getting there with Kanye, where people don't care anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They go, I'm done.
Next.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I don't care. It was cute for a little while.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Like once we got to the poop-de scoop level, I'm over. I'm done. Like
That's the first song by him I liked.
when I saw that when I saw that story like on Twitter when I was home, laying in bed, I'm just like, do I care about this? No, I don't.
No.
No, I really don't at all. And back in the day, it was what was Kanye saying? Oh, what did he do in what interview? And now I'm just like, I don't care.
I did enjoy the TMZ meltdown. More the first part of it.
I enjoy more the TMZ guy.
Well, that
Than
guy
Kanye.
that guy was great, but I liked when he was talking
I was
about
fat.
Yeah, when he's like, I got liposuction, got
Because
hooked on
I'm
pills,
fat.
and I got liposuction because of you guys. That was on you, and that part was very hilarious to me.
And he just threw Rob under the bus. Like, that is your brother. And he's like, well, y'all called him fat. And so he sent his fat ass back to America because he didn't want to be in the wedding because he was fat and sweaty.
I can't say it enough. Rob was fat.
Like,
you remember how fat Rob was? Rob was very fat. Sounds like
The Kanye tapes. Now, if Kanye wants to impress me, he'll do this.
Is that organ in the background?
Oh, yeah. He just stops. Ah, boy.
It's like one of those organs your like great aunt had in her house.
Yeah, like a little grinder organ or
Yeah.
something.
The buttons you could just hit play and it would just play a whole song.
Just scatting. Bobby, 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 Bobby.
Butt dial 911. That's good too.
That's
a good one.
Maybe Mongolian barbecue. BD Mongolian Grill was having a $9.11 special on their bowl. Hashtag ad. That's
a
all
good
you had
price,
to tell us.
yeah.
Is that still open on the east side?
Think so.
Those close like left and right.
There's a similar chain in Chicago that I was obsessed with called Flat Top
Flat
Grill.
Top's awesome.
My mom went there for her birthday this year, and I was like, "You little bitch!" Because,
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. You don't even live there. Why would you be mad at your mom going out on her
We
birthday?
had an agreement that they wouldn't go there without me because I'd feel left out.
Pound cake, could you imagine calling your mom a little bitch?
I didn't say that.
I mean, the president, sure, but not your mom.
I thought it. I didn't say it.
Wow.
I was thinking it.
My mom would smack me. Sometimes if I say ass, she's like, she'll go, like, I'll be talking to her on the phone. I'm like, anyways, this dude is making a complete ass of himself. And then she's like, wait, did you just say ass?
You can't say ass in front of your mom?
I will reach to the phone and grab you. No, I can't curse in front of my mom.
Yeah, I can't swear in front of my
That's
parents at
not
all.
cursing,
I can't take the
though.
Lord's name in vain in front of my parents.
Well,
So
I
you
couldn't
don't
do that
swear at
either.
all?
No.
But ass isn't swearing. That's only swearing
I
to people who
know.
think.
It's swearing to Mormons.
Really?
Yeah.
And to a Christian
Can
black
you say
woman.
crap?
I can say crap.
Yeah.
That's about as hard as I can get.
crap.
Yeah.
Wait, well, why is ass bad and crap's not?
I don't know.
One
They
comes
just
out
said-
of the other.
Yeah.
There's curse word.
They've made, and they won't freak out over ass, but S word, F word, those are the big ones.
I have
Okay.
if I want to curse, I have to issue a disclaimer first. I'm like, Mom, sorry, like part of my language, but this is what this bitch said. Like, I'm like, and
Yeah,
I
how
said,
do you eliminate bitch from your language when you're talking to your mom?
it's easy. She'll slap the. I almost cussed.
The shrimp out of you?
Yeah, she'll slap the shrimp out of me. That's why.
So what do your parents say? Sweet niblets? Or like, what's an exclamation if your parents are
Holy
pissed?
cripes!
No, they can curse. She can
Jiminy
curse.
No.
crickets, what's going on here?
They just don't really swear a lot. Like, they don't really say anything. Like,
They're even-tempered people.
yeah, they're like, just whatever, like, gosh
so
and stuff like
your
that.
dad stubs his toe in the worst way possible, and it's bleeding profusely everywhere. He says, "Gosh darn it!" What is it?
He would probably say, He'd probably say, "Aw, crap." Like, that would probably be
Yeah,
what he
for
said.
the love of Pete, what happened here?
When he was
Oh, here
younger,
go hell come.
and like when I'd be on like jobs with him, he would let loose with the language if he was really mad.
What's loose with the language?
Like, he would go crazy,
Like
like
actual
scream.
swear words?
Oh
MFR?
yes,
Oh.
yes. And
But not around your mom.
No,
you're a
no, just at
Mormon.
work and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, he's around the guys.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
it was only if he
Mormon
was
in the
really,
streets.
really mad, and someone really screwed him up.
Yeah, well,
screwed him over. Yeah.
The rules don't apply to the parents. Like, my mom can say whatever she wants, but if I say it,
But you're a grown man now.
Yeah.
I could see if you were still 12
but
and not, you know.
her saying is always, I don't care how old you are, I will still pull you over my knee. And I'm like, well, we all know you have a bad hip, so I know that's not possible.
We all know you have a bad
Catches her on a
hip.
technicality.
Like, I'm like, I know that's not
Wow.
true. I'm gonna let her feel like she's in charge, because she'll be like, you want to step to me? You want to fight me? And I'm like, Mom, you're like 4 or 5. Like, get out of here.
I've reached a fun age around like 19, 20, where my parents were cool with me swearing around them.
Nope.
And I was cool with them swearing, and then they let it all fly. Like, now my dad's dropping F-bombs left and right. He's got a
at
trucker
you.
mouth now.
Wow.
This
Leave for a
effing
little
bank's
while.
killing me or whatever, you know?
Well, sure, he owns it. All right, we got to go.
A lot of pressure.
We're live tomorrow from the House of Blues before the first night of the Alan Cox Show comedy tour. That will start at 3 o'clock, of course. Erica will sit the show out, the broadcast
There's
out,
just
but you'll
too
be there
many
tomorrow.
variables of the live broadcast because we won't be here in the studio. So, but I will be at the show.
Okay. Bill, anything you want to throw in before we get out of here?
Just follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bill Squire.
Pound cake.
Radio Cody B on Twitter and Instagram. And see you guys tomorrow. I can't wait.
All right, I can't either. If you want to get tickets, there's still some left. You could probably go to the box office tomorrow at the House of Blues. Kent Stage is Saturday night. Use comedy as your keyword search at alancoxshow.com for all the details on the show. It's all brought to you by Great Lakes Brewing Company. We're going to be serving our unmitigated ale, the beer that we made with the brewery. And that's it. Today's show available on demand at alancoxshow.com via the iHeartRadio app. You can go there for that. The live stream archived at our YouTube channel as well. After Hours Hotline, 216-986-8903. And Tribe Game is next. Thank you very much for hanging out today. We'll talk to you live tomorrow from the House of Blues at 3 o'clock.